Hello everyone, and welcome to the How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk mega episode. This video will be a compilation of all 5 of my episodes so far, which in total have cost me about 100 hours to make. We'll be doing a whole lot of building, taming many dragons, and my knowledge of these dragons has gone up way more during these videos. If you like this video, do me a favor and leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and perhaps become a YouTube member if you really feel like it. With that being said, enjoy the mega episode. Hello everyone, and welcome to Isle of Berk. For the people that don't know, Isle of Berk is a mod pack based on how to tame your dragon, and today I'll be playing it. I joined a little server with a bunch of friends and other cool people, and in this series we'll be taming dragons, building cool bases, exploring, fighting bosses apparently, and in general just having a plain old good time. So as you can see, I've gotten a little head start here. I did a tiny bit of exploring, and if you have a look at the map here, there is so many loot boats all over the ocean, so that just instantly gives you a whole bunch of stuff. I threw away some things that I felt were too much for this early on, and now I have stumbled upon this area. That over there is Spike's base. That bridge thing is, I don't know whose that is, but we are going to be having a good time. So I grabbed a nature's compass already. I crafted that, and I started looking for a stony peaks biome, because I think that's like pretty cool biome to set up in. Very quickly, for like the 5 people on this planet that do not know what How to Train Your Dragon is, it is an animated movie about a guy that finds out how to tame dragons, basically. And so in this mod, Isle of Berk, there is a whole bunch of types of different dragons and variants of those dragons that you can tame, and you can fly on them, you can do all kinds of special stuff on them. I'm not that well versed in the mod yet. I think that's part of the surprise. This is one of those loot boats, by the way. They just have like so many loot chests on it. So yeah, this is going to be mostly fresh for me. I've never played this mod pack before. Everyone that I will be joining will be linked in the description. A bunch of other really cool YouTubers. And let us have a jolly good time. So this is basically what is in these chests. It's just a whole bunch of everything. What's this? Efficiency 4. Unbreaking 4? That's... Usually this would be a little bit much. Like I could grab all of this and like instantly be fully equipped, but I don't feel like giving myself too much of a head start. There's... What is that? Dragon-proof egg crate. Can I interact with that? Should I mine it? I don't want there to be like a... Oh, what's that? Unlocked with a snow wraith tooth. Okay. It says to break it, but I'm not gonna do that just yet because I am woefully underprepared. Is there anything else I might need? I think fish is very useful for taming dragons, so I'm gonna be taking that. But other than that, I will keep heading in this direction until we reach the Stony Peaks. And hopefully we can get set up a little. As this is my first series since I started Fossils and Archaeology, feel free to let me know what you think of the mod pack. And if you enjoy it, I would highly appreciate a like and perhaps a subscribe if you haven't already. And tell me your thoughts. If I missed something or if I don't know something, then feel free to let me know in the comments. Guys, this is our first dragon encounter. We have 3 what I believe are deadly natters. I think. Again, I'm no expert. Oh, he just... They're not gonna like kill me on sight, are they? Surely they prefer these sheep over me. But basically I found this little area. I hope no one's claimed it yet. It's a little bit of a mixture of sparse jungle, which I always like. If you watch the fossils content, then you would know. Oh, that's... I'm already like getting ideas every single thing I can see. Like there's this little mountain here as well. This is what it looks like on the map. Hopefully the view from up here is pretty good. Okay, well, we could work with this. Feel like we can definitely do some stuff with this, for example. That's very interesting. So far, my main building style in my other videos has been like a very modern, concretey, bunkery type building, and now we are going for a more Viking themed thingy, maybe with a little bit of steampunk in there, because we do have create. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. That's like, I like that it's flat, but the plains biome color is just so flat and boring. Yeah, how's it from up here? Okay, let's just what is that? Let's just keep this area in mind and continue exploring, because I still need to go 4,000 blocks that way to reach the Stony Peaks. Oh. There is what I believe is a Gronkle. I love the animations in this mod. They're so well done. I'm pretty sure that like this mod has been discontinued, but there's like a 1.20 or something. Oh wow, he's fast. Reboot that's coming called New Berk's Dawn. So I'm pretty sure that when that comes out, we'll play that as well, if you guys like it. Otherwise, I'll just play by myself. Oh, I think there's something burning over there. Perhaps a ship. Oh, look, little guy. Terrible terror. Hello. Is there like a dictionary, like a... Let's see if there is like a book. Or so... What? What is... The word I was looking for is encyclopedia, not a dictionary, but this guy is really cute. Can I... Oh. Can I give you fish? Do you like fish? No. Oh. Little guy. That is awesome. Now, how do I take him with me? Like, does he just follow me around? I'm pretty sure he would. That is awesome. I love this guy. Oh, he ate it. I have enough leather for a backpack, so that's good. Now I just need some string and then I'll be fine. Can I pick this guy up or something? Well, I don't think that's the right... Let me look it up real quick. Okay, I think if I'm not mistaken, I can just do that. Following? Is he? Oh. Wait. Throw this way. Hello. He's on my head. Is he? He's on my head. Hello. I gotta name you ASAP. But oh, he gives me slow falling. Guys, this is amazing. I'm enjoying myself. Now let's keep going. Let's ignore everything that's going on over there. There's a bunch of pillagers. Or wait, what is that? Oh, it is. Oh, well, have fun, guys. Me and my little guy will be off. Yeah, let me know what you guys want to see from this series. If I should focus on the dragon collecting, if I should focus on making a cool base around it, maybe a bit of both, or something else that I don't know about, or exploring and I don't know about it. Just tell me everything. Tell me everything. What is that? That ship is huge. I'm assuming this is like a place where the big bad guys always gather, because surely this is not just here and it's safe like the little boats. I'm gonna have a quick look around the edge. You don't look like a... Find a dragon hunter banner ship. I'm just gonna let this go for now. There's actually a mesa biome over here, which is interesting. I don't think I really... What is that? I do not know what that is, but it looks dangerous. Question mark? So I will continue to ignore it. Unless it sees me from really far away. It's like sort of looking at me. It looks like a dinosaur almost. Like a very juiced up Deinonychus. I wanted to go over land, but these guys are kind of blocking my way, so let's hope that from here on out we'll be safe. And there's not just like 5 others right around the corner. Okay, so this slow falling effect is a little bit annoying. This terrain is absolutely stunning. Look at that. I don't really have any plans to live in a biome like this, but if we don't really find anything else, it may be an option. Because these canyons, these grand canyons, are pretty cool. I have a bunch of ideas for create contraptions in my head already. Not for like actual machines, but like moving doors and cool base additions that are purely decorative. So you should totally look forward to that. Where's my little guy? There he is. Are you stuck? No, I am. There's so many of them. I gotta look up their names because... Oh wow, look at this. Because I kind of want to know what I'm up against, usually. Kind of like when in Pokemon, Ash whips out the Pokedex anytime he comes across something new. But then I just have to go to the wiki. That looks menacing, so we're gonna leave that alone as well. Little bunny rabbit, what is that? More terrible terrors. I could start like a little art. Ooh, those are some nice colors. Are they? They're killing the rabbit. Maybe I'll get some of these. Hello, little guy. You are quite beautiful. Are you my friend now? Yep. Awesome. Now I have 2. If I get 3 and they sit on my head, I can jump even higher and fall even slower, but I think I like that one. There's a nice and green color. Hello. Sharp shot. And you follow as well. And now we have a nice mixture of colors. Hopefully they don't get too in the way by flying so close to me. That's pretty funny. Wait. Let me try to get them all in my head. That is... Okay, it's a little bit bugged, I think, because they're just like static. But that's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. It makes navigating a bit easier as well. What is that? It's like a... It looks like a Night Fury on steroids. Like a mutant. One of these days I'll know all of these guys by heart. For now, I'll have to remain ignorant. My bad, guys. What is that over there? Okay, so that's a jungle. That makes me sort of hopeful that there's... Oh, there's a yellow one of those. Okay, guys, time to leave me alone. I don't want any trouble. Okay, so we have reached the jungle, and look at that. I don't know what kind of dragon it is, but it looks like mossy cobblestone, and it is gorgeous. I love that. Let's quietly move around them, because they do look relatively dangerous. By the way, tell me in the comments, have you seen the How to Train Your Dragon movies? I have only seen the first one, and I've only ever heard praise about all the others, so I feel like now I gotta watch the rest. Ooh, what is down there? Why is my free cam so slow? Oh, that is really cool. That's a variant. Ooh, and it's a lush cave as well. This is a very interesting spot. Oh, wait, now it's fixed. Now they're behaving as they should. That is awesome. I can fly. That's not normal, is it? Oh, wow, look at that. What? I feel like if we don't live here, it's a waste. That is amazing. How does that... This is sick. This is it. This is it. I was gonna look at the thing I saw up there. I mean, I still am. But this is so cool. Let's have a look. What are you, huh? Is that a Gronkle? Oh. Gronkle egg. Can I just... Does it... See, I don't want to mess up here and do something stupid, but can I... Wait. Before anything else, since we're gonna live here anyway, bed, spawn point. Very good because we're like 4,000 blocks away. Egg is cold and failing to incubate. Can I just... So what, if I just like do that, then it's fine? Egg is okay in incubating. Okay. I'll remember that. I'll save that for later. You guys coming? Yep. Okay, let me take this down. This cave is insane. I don't think I've ever seen a cave this cool. Wait, please tell me we have... Mega torch! Oh. Okay, it is expensive. But this saves me from having to go around every single ledge and spawn-proofing everything. Look at that. That is so sick. Okay, so this is the cave entrance over at the other place. The mountain that we saw before. And that's where the weird pillar is. So now let's see if this all connects. I don't think there's like a... Are they shooting fire at it? They are. Get him! Get him, boys! That's right. Don't mess with me or my 3 musketeers again. That's probably a good name for these guys. If I just give them each one of the names of the 3 musketeers. And I just keep 3 terrible terrors as my little guys. That over there is the cool mountain. And over here, there's a natural like cave ravine looking thing with like grass and everything. Look at that. That just screams like How to Tame Your Dragon to me. Like a big, like, what was it in the first movie? Like, I'm stumbling over my words because I'm so excited. This is crazy. See what we can do here. Maybe we can set up a little base up here first. Like in this little cave section with some nice grass on the floor. And then from there we can figure out what we want to do next. Behold, the 3 musketeers. Athos, Porthos, and Aramis. The reason I gave them these names and not like that one, this one, this one, that one, is because I feel like this one kind of sounds like air, and he kind of has air colors. Porthos, I mean port, so I just thought water, he's blue. And this one, it kind of sounds like Artemis, who is like the goddess of the hunt. And green, forest. It kind of fit. I don't know if these names mean anything in particular, and that doesn't really make sense, but this is what I decided on. These are the names. Hell yeah! Guys, look at this giant block of gravel over there. Oh, just kidding. Optical illusion. It is actually just one singular floating block of gravel in the air. Yeah, I don't know what that bit was. Oh, there's another one. Now you may be thinking, why would you take another? There's only 3 musketeers. Can I pick you up? Yup. They may be called the 3 musketeers, but in the novel, there is a person that becomes the 4th one, called D'Artagnan, or something. I think that's sort of maybe how you say it. Not that I'm an expert in French or whatever language, probably French, that is. Where did he go? Oh, he's up there. I need to first give him some salmon. Hello. That's how that goes. That's French. And now we sleep. Alright, I got me some water buckets. Now it's time to venture into the deep. Let's see, let's not fall on any spikes. Look how gorgeous that is. And on this side we also have a bunch of water features, so we can like section that off and create a dam. Hydropower for our place. Like get a bunch of water wheels on waterfalls that like go from this one to that pool to another pool, and then we can have a river running through the whole thing. Like I just got here and the ideas are already like overflowing in my mind. Maybe we could have a giant hole in the ceiling with a big door that can open up and an elevator that goes upwards and everything. One thing that we do need to do is fixing eyesores, aka all of the copper ore, just like most of the ores in general. Clean that up, and that is a bunch of zombies. a whole bunch of clay here so we can work with bricks, which is nice. Oh, wait, do we have chipped? We do. Okay, that opens up like 50 different avenues of building techniques. Well, not really building techniques, but just decorative blocks. Ooh, this stuff is nice. This can be turned into zinc as well with a grindstone. Or not a grindstone, a grinding wheel. When they're fighting me, they hit every single shot, but look at this. This is tragic. He's standing still. Oh, nice job. I must admit that I love starting new series, new worlds, new adventures. And the nice thing about doing YouTube is there's a reason for me to keep coming back. Like, so doing this and having you guys watch along, it really creates an environment where I feel like I don't necessarily have to keep going, but I feel more motivated to keep going. But this area is pretty nice. We have this big open lake next to lots of cliffs. So if we were to hack out a large chunk of this, we would have a nice little space for everything to chill out. What is going on with the fog? I gotta fix that. That's ugly. Let's prepare a proper little area for our starter base. This is where it's going to be. Very nice, very cute little plateau. And obviously we're going to be working with a sort of Viking theme, so that should be relatively easy. Well, not easy, but like easy to find references for, maybe? I don't know exactly what I meant with that sentence. All I know is that I'm excited. So we need a bunch of spruce wood because, I mean, can you really build in a Viking style without a whole bunch of spruce wood? Do we have... We do have Tom's simple storage, so that makes life a whole lot easier. Do we have... We have chunk glow. Hello? Is there a mob with a creeper with a backpack is playing music? Okay, let's that's pretty loud. Goodbye. Guys, minor problem. Very minor. I died because I fell into the giant cave and I forgot to replace my bed, so now I need to go 7,500 blocks that way without any stuff. Yeah, I'm so happy about this information, guys. Like, at least I know that my things are fine because we have the corpse mod now, but that is such a long way away. I could see some apple trees over there, so at least I'll have some food. I'll just make a boat and try to... I need to go through that entire mesa again. Okay, remind me to never forget to place my bed. Let me have a very quick peek in here. Oh my... Whoa, that's loud! Okay, they don't sound very happy. Are those barrels? Or is that just decoration? I guess decoration. Let me get out of here. For the starter base I have in mind, I need a whole bunch of these shields for decorative purposes, so I'll be plundering a whole bunch of those Viking ships. Also, I fixed a lot of the issues that I was having, so no more big lag spikes by just looking around, no more weird flickering in the distance. So from now on, we're just gonna have a very nice, pretty experience. I guess that for now, it is time we go hit the mines. We should get a whole bunch of resources so we can make some machines and all that kind of stuff. For the design that I made in creative, we are going to need a whole bunch of zinc. Because if you know me whatsoever, you know that I love using copycat blocks, and copycat blocks need zinc. And zinc is this block right there. We will also need a bunch of glue, so getting... Oh! That guy was fast. Yeah, so we also need a bunch of glue, so getting slimes early on is very useful. 13, that'll make a whole bunch of super glue. Gold we need for the mega torches. It appears we have a winner. When I zoom in that far, it's like I'm right there, but it's quite far away. Now how do we get down there? Oh, it's right here. Never mind. Please be more than one. It's just one. Okay. Well, this is what I mean. Rare. Game, I was trying to make a point and now you're just giving it to me, so maybe don't. I came across something that sounds scary. I don't know if it is scary, but this block over here is called a whispering death nest. I don't know what a whispering death is, but it doesn't sound friendly. And I don't know if it's... I mean, it looks like there's like eggs in there. Is there supposed to be a creature like out here, or if I break it, do I... I mean, I guess you never learn if you don't... It's just an egg. Tame dragon ASAP. Okay, well, I guess we have 2 dragon eggs. I was expecting some big monster to pop out of the wall and eat me alive, but this is the preferable outcome. If you made it this far into the video, tell me what your favorite dragon is. It can be from How to Train Your Dragon or any other skeleton or any other dragon media. It could be from Game of Thrones or something. I'm interested. Tell me. Let me know. I found this skeleton spawner basically right underneath where we're gonna make our starter base, so that's pretty useful. And I will also be taking all of these chains. I don't know if we have connectable chains in this mod. No, we don't. That's actually really unfortunate. Maybe we can add it later, but I mean, it's fine if we don't. But still, chains are always a very nice decoration block. I spy with my little eye another dungeon, and this one Really? Nothing? No chest? That is such a scam. I'd say for a first mining trip, this is very successful. Got a bunch of diamonds, a whole bunch of lapis, gold, and everything else. A bunch of zinc too, which is very nice. Now we can hopefully get started on some things that'll help us put this base together a little bit quicker. Okay, I very quickly put together a nether portal because there's a couple things from the nether that I need. Hopefully we get a good spawn and we don't just float above a lava lake. I guess this will do. Is that a fortress? It's very rectangular in shape. It looks like a... That's a fortress. That is so nice. We also have Soul Sand Valley right there, so we have a bunch of bone blocks that we can get early. Very nice. I'm very, very happy with this spawn. Do not. Don't touch me, boy. Cross that off the list. Why are you guys friendly? Aren't you supposed to attack me? Like, I mean, I prefer it this way. I'm not wearing anything. I have a gold backpack. Is that it? It is. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. That is so clutch that I made that into gold. I didn't even realize. Okay, now I'm safe from these goons. I was wondering when the first guy didn't shoot me. That should be fine for now. Let's head back. I do not like being here with my shoddy armor and tools. I've set up a little bit of a nice beginner storage system. It's just one of these storage terminals with an inventory connector, a bunch of trims that connect all of these chests together, and now I can very easily access a whole lot of items. I have 650 slots that can hold a stack each, so that should be fine for the time being. Now, what is next? Do we go for food security? Questions. Let's get a clipboard first, see what we actually need. Andesite alloy. It's just andesite and a bit of this. I haven't made it a crafting terminal yet because I'm missing 1 diamond. Also, I killed one of the wandering traders and he gave me 2 parking tickets. I don't know what that was about. Oh, apparently Leaf's having a rough time. Leaf Mud is one of the people on the server. And her channel has been absolutely blowing up because of Isle of Berk. If you guys aren't subscribed to her yet, then you better go do that as soon as possible. because she puts in so much effort, she cranks out so many videos, and for the longest time, YouTube just completely overlooked it. It was just a long list of videos that were just good, and then at the same time would get a handful of views. It was such a scam, and now she's getting thousands, so go show her some love. She's the goat. Am I stupid, or is this supposed to give me blue dye? Is that not how you make blue dye? I don't know if that's... if I should be staying away from this guy, but redstone variant. That is really cool. He's like glowing. Now I got the clipboard ready, so let's take a look at what we need. A bunch of that, yeah, that's whatever. A whole bunch of these bites. A whole lot of these slabs and stairs. That's gonna be so much zinc. Nothing crazy too far. 2 stacks of that. Yeah. 666 spruce shavings. That shouldn't be too bad. That's just like planks, but texture swapped. Stairs, slabs. That's not too many. Okay, a whole bunch of those. And a whole oh, stripped logs. You know, this might take a while, actually. So much for an easy starter base. I mean, I did this to myself. I know what's going on, but at least it'll be worth it. I think. I hope. Yeah. So right now I'm using create to make crushing wheels so I can duplicate my ores, and this is going to take a minute. But luckily I only need to do this once, because then I get 2 crushing wheels. And if I make those go into opposite, or if I make them spin in opposite directions, I can crush my ores and duplicate them. So now, any second now, these will connect and combine. Well, even that animation is slow. Into crushing wheels. There we go. I dug up a whole bunch of this azurine stuff. And this is what you can crush into zinc. And then you can get some extra as well. And you can also, if you wash it, which I also did, get gunpowder, which is very useful for the schematic cannon. And the washing setup is right here. I mean, it's just turning into the thing. There's some water, pressure plate to keep the water in. And then you throw whatever you want down there and it gets washed. So now if we grab some of this and throw it in here, ta-da! A whole bunch of nuggets. It's been a long process, but the cannon is finally going. This is basically the general size of what we're going for. Very soon you will see what it'll look like. I'm very, very happy with the design of this place. Right now it just kind of looks like a mess. That's because the first time I tried this, I pressed skip missing blocks, thinking that when it was done, it would wait for the blocks that was skipped. But no, it just completed it without those blocks. So I was missing quite a lot. But now hopefully, I mean, it's still missing a couple things. I'm still crafting as we go. Finally, it's getting to the pillar placement. That'll really bring this place all together. Oh, it stopped again. What do you need? Polished deep slate. Sure. I'll check back in on you guys when it's close to done, I think. Welcome to my new humble abode. I will first very quickly show you the exterior. I am very happy with the way this turned out. Very nice, very pretty. The free cam speed is so slow, but I guess that's fine. I went in and added a little bit of variation in the roof. So you can see like that's a different texture, that's a different texture. Basically, it's just not that uniform anymore, and I think it looks better. I think it looks a little bit more as it should. I got these nice shields all over the front. I think that's really very nice. And all in all, this just gives me like Valheim vibes. I don't know if any of you have played Valheim, but this is how my bases would look. And now for the interior. How cool is this? I got all of our dragons in here named as well. One is up there, one is on the beer keg, one is presumably drinking beer, and the other one is over there on the main table. So we have 2 tables on both sides where our Viking brethren can go and have a drink or eat. We have 2 swords hanging here and some chains from the ceiling. I don't know exactly what those chains are supposed to be, but they look kind of cool, so I'm keeping them. We have some more shields on the wall. We have this fire roasting in the middle, like a nice fireplace, Viking fireplace, with a spit that you can turn. You can't really put anything on it, but it's just a neat little detail that you can spin it in the first place. These are, oh, you can't see it, but these are metal brackets, and they can go around these shafts, like for decoration. Got some armor stands for when we get some cool armor. These spruce lattices going around the top for, I don't know, decoration purposes. A cool stone floor. Then we go up a block on this little platform, podium, whatever, where like the big Jarl sits. That's like the Viking chief. There's constantly spiders outside. Then over here, I already started on a little bit of a map wall. Over here, we're gonna have like a big hole down to the massive cave below. Some more beer kegs. This was the only crate I could make, but I was thinking like some food crates right there, so everyone can have a drink and a eat. Then we have the bedroom over here, behind the stage. We have a little bit of a workshop area with a carpenter's and mason's bench, anvil, and some cabinets. I'm still missing one cyan bed because that's the color I prefer, but I didn't have any more green, so I couldn't make more. Then we have a little side table. Our storage system is worked in here. This was supposed to be on this side, but then I found out that the chunk border is like right there. So the terminal and the actual storage part would be in 2 separate chunks, and that's... I mean, I guess it's fine if I put a chunk loader down and load both of these at the same time. I just thought of that, actually, and that's just a way better solution than breaking the wall. Our nether portal is now down there. It's ugly and rudimentary. That's the storage system down there. But it's fine, I guess. It'll have to do. I think, yeah, the wardrobe, that is it for this room. Then we go upstairs. This place is pretty empty for now, but I'm really happy with this, how it turned out. This is like a Viking style chimney thing. So this part of the roof is like raised with some slots in the sides so the smoke can escape. That's how I do it in Valheim, so I thought it made sense and I thought it looked nice. This whole build is based on concept art that I found on ArtStation, by the way. If editor Fern can remember, then he'll put it on screen right now. That's one of the beauties of things, because like you take inspiration from others and then make it your own. Like all I had was a front view of that, and then I just added the whole interior from what I think Vikings should have, and I think it turned out very nice. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. There's some hay bales underneath the campfires, so the smoke goes up nice and high. What else? I moved the chests inside. I got cows now. I don't know if I showed that. So we can start getting some bookshelves. And yeah, I think this looks very nice. I do say it's not bad for episode 1 progress, is it? And I think that'll actually do it for today. I think we got a whole bunch of stuff done, and I'm very happy with the progress. We got some dragons, we got our starter base, and from here we can basically do anything. I think I want to do a whole lot of building in this series. I want to do lots of exploring and interacting with others as well. There may be some leaf mud collaborating coming soon, perchance. I know that there are a whole bunch of Isle of Berk and how to train your dragon nerds in the comments, so let me know what I should be doing, what you think I should be doing, and then perhaps I'll consider it. Hello everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode of my Isle of Berk series. I hope you all enjoyed the first episode, and I hope you all joined this one. Today, we're gonna do a whole lot of dragon taming. We're gonna do a little more building, hopefully get started on some work on our big cave that we have. In the last episode, we made our lovely starter base. Got 4 terrible terrors, all named after the 3 musketeers, plus 1. And this is what our beautiful base looks like from the outside. And in case you missed it, this is what our giant cave looks like, which we will be transforming over the course of this series. So what I have planned for today is an entrance to the cave and getting more dragons. And with an entrance, what I mean is a big giant gaping hole downward that we can fly into, and also a door for that big giant gaping hole. And I was thinking maybe one of those, you know how a camera... Oh wait, I'm still in my Christmas skin. Whoops. As I was saying, you know how a camera lens has this shutter in the front, right? I'll show a picture on screen. I want to make a big door that looks like that. I think that will be very open and it kind of like opens outwards from the middle. I think that would be really cool. So that is objective 1. Then secondly, we're gonna go out, we're gonna explore, and we are going to tame some dragons. Also, I got this advanced wireless terminal. That means that I can access my storage from a distance. It's still like limited to 64 blocks or something because I don't have a beacon. However, this should make a nice start. This cost me 1 ingot of netherite, so I had to go to the nether real quick. What are we going to start with? Probably exploring. I want to see some dragons. Before any of that, I finally got enough levels and bookshelves to enchant something, and we can get fortune 3. Mending? Mending? I'm not supposed to get mending. I'm breaking 4. Okay, something happened with the enchants, but I am not complaining. That's really good. Can I paint 5 spots? No, that sucks. This, I'm breaking 4 again. On a shovel, that's kind of nice. Now, I did manage to grab some dragon nip. It was across from the river, so I decided to take a bunch of that with me. We also need to catch some more fish, so I will probably grab a fishing rod as well. Depending on how much fish we have. Do we have like... We have a little bit. And we are ready to go. Now, in last episode, we came across this stone pillar with a mossy cobblestone looking dragon on top. And since then I've been watching some of the How to Train Your Dragon shows. So I was watching Race to the Edge, and I think this is a Sentinel. Now if we can still tame this guy, or if we can already tame this guy, I'm not sure. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a Sentinel. Okay, so I don't know if it's like friendly or not. I know there's some eggs there, which maybe we can snag, maybe not. Maybe there's some loot near the pillars as well. I'll try to get close, but as long as I don't hold a weapon, I should be fine. Let's have a look here. There's a whole bunch of bones as well. Hopefully this guy doesn't just laser me. Oh, there he goes. Okay. Let's see if we can get up here. Should be able to with these vines. Oh, he doesn't like that. I'm dying. Now I need to get my stuff back. Hopefully we have the corpses mod. I forgot already. Well, I guess we live and we learn. Now we know not to get close to a dragon's nest. If it looks dangerous, it probably is. No, is it? Oh no, it's sitting right on top of my stuff. Please just go into the sky and leave me alone. I'm not wearing anything. I don't have any weapons, so I'm totally harmless. Now please do me a favor and take off. Are we chilling? Okay, that's a sheep. You scared me. Okay, I die right there. Oh, my experience now. This. Transfer items. And we run. And we run. We run. Does he see me? He doesn't. Okay, well. Is that a... I think that's a jungle temple. Let's have a quick look. Well, that's definitely one of the experiences of all time. So I will probably have to do some more research next time before I approach that guy. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
What kind of awesome is this? This is a Sentinel from the series Race to the Edge. That's awesome.
Look at those eyes. Let's go look for our next victim. I mean, dragon encounter, question mark. I know earlier we saw some stingers in the mesa, so maybe we can get one of those. I would like to actually get one that flies and I can ride and fly. I think that's one. Look how cool he looks. All of these variants have such pretty colors. I'm gonna whip out my Pokedex to make sure this is what I think it is. Yeah, I was right. This is one of the stingers. Now let's see, where did he go? Are you instantly deadly? Let's hold the shield. Whoa, those noises. Hello. Are we good? Are we chill? Would you like some delicious dragon nip? Would you like some cod? Like salmon? Do you like icetail pike? Okay, I gotta figure out what this guy likes. Okay, so he likes raw mutton. So we gotta kill a sheep. There was one in the jungle earlier. Perhaps I should like research what specific dragon I'm going for before I go get it. You guys were I'm learning. I'm getting better by the second and such. Okay, I'm back and I've come prepared. I now have a bunch of mutton, raw pork chop, raw beef, just like a whole bunch of everything that any dragon may need, hopefully. And now, since there are so many of these stingers around, we can take our pick of who looks the coolest. I really like this guy's design. But of course, let's have a look around. See if there's any other cool guys. Okay, these are two of the same ones. We're all cool, right? Yeah. That is... Oh, I like the blue. That's like in between the red scales. Oh, it's the Badlands variant because we're in the Badlands. Okay. So that makes sense. If I'm not mistaken, this is a Fireworm queen. Does that mean that there's like a little fireworms around? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever is going on here, I feel like I'm gonna stay away. They're very big, have many teeth, and I feel like that's one of those dragons that just kind of blasts you if you get slightly too close. What sucks is that I don't have a sleeping bag or anything, so I can't really... Oh, what's that? What are you? What are you? Did I see 4 wings? I think that is a... What is it again? Something with a... Oh, not something else. See what I mean? He's so close and then he disappears. I think this is a cinch tail. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's also like... Yeah, that's a cinch tail. That one also appears in Race to the Edge, the show. Now, what was... Whatever that was. There was something else that looked pretty interesting. Maybe we can approach that guy, because he looks pretty cool, and green is totally my color. If we could fly on that guy, that'd be awesome. Oh, there it is. It's a... I don't recognize it, but man, does it look cool. I gotta whip out the Pokedex real quick. Okay, so I should have known this, but that's a triple strike. Triple because of, obviously, the 3 tails. This guy looks awesome. No! Oh, there he goes. Anyway, the cinch tail. Let's see what is that your eye? That tiny little thing? I thought that was your eye, but that's pretty funny. You kind of look like a chameleon like this. Let me very quickly see what you need. Alright, so for the cinch tail, I also need fire resistance. So I can't get that yet. So maybe I can get the triple strike instead. The thing about the triple strike is, one of the taming requirements is that I need to get it down below 25% health. So we need to fight it. Hopefully we live, because we're quite a ways away from our base. Let's see if we can get close in the first place. Oh, it sees me. Hello. Doing this at night is like... Oh, wow. It's even more Nope. Nope, he don't like that. He doesn't like that. He does not like that. He wants to fight straight away. But he doesn't do that much damage, so I think we might have a chance if we wait out the poison. I've decided that you're gonna be little guy number 1. It is one of the normal variants, so nothing too exciting. However, of course, there is breeding, so if we get multiple, we can probably get some other things. Okay, here we go. Blah. Oh, did I? Oh, I almost killed it. You need raw beef? Is that it? Is that it? Raw beef? Anything else around that wants to kill me? No? Take some more. Take some more. Oh wow, he's really going through it. He already ate like a bunch. So I guess we just gotta keep doing this until he's ours. Wow, he's hungry. Oh, he's healing. Wait, is that a bad thing? Like if he... Whoa! Whoa! I'm riding him! Do I have to give him a saddle? Huh. Fastest and deadliest dragons around. Look at... Oh my... Look at that. Oh my god, this is awesome. Let's go up. We don't even need to give... Never mind! Welcome back to another episode of F Around and Find Out. Okay, so what I was saying right as he dropped me to my death, at least I think that's what happened. I didn't click any dismount buttons. I think what happened is that because he wasn't wearing a saddle, I fell off? Maybe? I was about to say, like, right before I fell, like, wow, it's funny that he doesn't need a saddle. But maybe I just need to, like, right-click him. Because I looked in my inventory like you would when you tame a horse, right? And then you open the horse's inventory and then you can see, like, a little slot where you put the saddle. Maybe I just need to right-click him with the saddle. And now I hope he didn't just fly off. One of the things that you guys suggested I should be doing in the comments is that I try to collect many rare variants and do like dragon breeding and get more rare variants, you know, that kind of stuff to like kind of show off what is possible in this mod. And just I mean I like collecting things, so oh boy, hello, another singe tail, 2 singe tails, one's purple or pink, and here we are, my sad flattened corpse. Before we do anything, let's see if we could just right click this guy with a saddle. I don't know exactly what that particle effect means. Oh, this dragon needs a saddle or it could drop you in midair. Well, did it say that before? It did not. From Night Fury to Silver Phantom, these are some of the speediest and often deadliest dragons around. That's very cool. But yeah, he needs a saddle. Well, is there a dragon saddle? Dragon... Do I shift right click him with a thing? Oh. Well. There we go. So now... Hopefully, he won't drop us. Hey, here we go. No, I did... Okay. That was my fault. That was my fault. I pressed shift, which is dismount, for some reason. I thought since space was going up, then shift would surely mean going down. Well, little did I know that it's actually not, and I just killed myself again! Also, really quick, if you found my channel through the How to Train Your Dragon content, then be sure to also check out my dinosaur content. Even though you may like only one of the two, both are really good. And yeah, I'm building a giant dinosaur park, which is all very exciting and it's very beautiful. So if you like one, you'll probably like the other. Hopefully for the last time, transfer items, eat a bit. And now we go up with space, we go down with alt. Let's go home right now. And we have arrived home. Look at those 3 tails. That is so cool. Okay, so now I dismount. Awesome. That he walks on his hind legs is so cool as well. Can I... Oh, you're full health. Cool. Do I use a stick to make you sit? Yeah. Dragon is now sitting. Nice. Stay there. Don't move. I'm gonna go sleep. And then we can do some other things. Alright. X and R are the buttons we want to be using. Let's have a look. Let's take off. Let's get a little ways away from our base, just in case we blow it up. Let's see. Now we hover. Look at that. And then we can press R. Oh, it has to charge up. Look at the experience bar. Ah, okay, so you have to charge it up, and then you can let it go. And based on how long you hold it, it's how big the explosion is, I guess. Let's find a little test subject here. We have found some cows. If I just slightly tap R. Slightly tap R. Okay, that does quite a bit. So if I were to hold R, charge up for a big... Oh, that destroys blocks. Oh, I gotta be careful with that one. So only if it reaches all the way to the right does it destroy blocks. That is interesting, and I need to keep that in mind, because I don't want to accidentally destroy something that belongs to someone else or to myself. Ooh, guys, we need a name. We need a name for this guy. But there's the Gronkle. Hello. Hello, Gronkle. What variant are you? Meatlug. Oh, that's Meatlug from Fish Legs. That's nice. We should get that guy. We should get that guy. What do you need? Do you like stone? Okay. Well, turns out this guy just needs raw beef as well. Can I tame you in the air? I can. Look, he's eating it. But yeah, if I tame this guy, I'll probably just name him Meatlug because, I mean, it's Meatlug, right? Naming him anything else would feel wrong. But the triple strike, this guy needs a name, and I need your guys' suggestions. So leave a comment down below with what you think is a cool, badass name for this guy. Also, I turned down the sounds of the wing flapping because it's quite loud. Oh, did I get him? I got him. But do I first need to like sit on him a while before he like becomes fully tamed? Right, I think that's what happens. Don't try to fight it. Your life will only get better from here. Wow, that sounded really predatory. But I mean, that's kind of how domestication works. Hardy fellas. Tame a tough bunch of dragons. Yeah, that's for taming a Gronkle. Now I can put a saddle on this guy and hopefully... Look at the flapping of the wings. We have tamed ourselves Meatlug. How does that look from the front? Hello. Okay. Well, you go sit right there. I'll get off and you can sit down. Now we need to get our triple strike again. Our blue dude. Yeah, guys, stay till the end of the episode because then we're gonna be hatching that egg, however that works. Okay. And sit down. We have tamed 2 dragons. Look at him go. Or her go. Wait, was Meatlug a girl? I think Meatlug was a girl, right? If I'm mistaken, feel ever so free to correct me, because I will keep making mistakes, and in the meantime, I need you guys to point me in the right direction. So now that that's done, we've tamed 2 dragons. I think it's time to work on our other project that was planned. And go dig a giant hole in the ground after I sleep. I have started to dig a hole. A small hole that is totally not way too big because every single dragon possible can fit through this hole. But I mean, go big or go home, right? So I already made a little bit of a design in creative because that's basically what I do. And now I cut out the entire edge of this place. So now what I need to do is dig straight down all around, and then I can use vein miner to just very quickly get rid of everything. Well, I mean, it's quicker, but if it's gonna be quick, I don't know. I always I have this bad habit of starting projects that are a little too big or a little too ambitious. The hole has been dug. Of course, it's still a little rough around the edges and all that kind of stuff, so we gotta fill that in, make it all look nice from outside as well. Now we can just very easily enter the cave. Also, digging this hole, I have died so many times. I logged out of the server for a bit, but I died like 4 more times before that. Just because every time I would destroy a block and then, well, you can see what's below. The door is going to be a big task. I'm going to need so many resources for that, so many different little things. Because for some reason I can never stop adding in more details in my builds in creative, and then I always forget that I need to then actually build it in survival. So, let's see. We can get our clipboard. Okay, let's see. We need a whole lot of black wool, black stuff. Get the planks. Oh wait, this is just a bricky variant. This isn't too bad. This isn't too bad. All of this. Like, this could all be worse. Bunch of stairs. Those sequenced gear shifts and redstone links, those may take a second to get. But all in all, this isn't too bad, actually. I'm thinking, right? These edges are now all very straight and dug down. If I get on this guy, right? This is going down. Can I... Okay, the charging up takes forever, but... Oh, it barely does anything. Oh, meatlug, however. Let's see what you can do. Have a go at this side. Okay, well, that could be worse. Okay, it's gonna take a while, but I guess it'll do. Whoa. All right, I'm letting this guy cook, and hopefully pretty soon we should have a nice iris door. Then I gotta set up the machines. I'll explain how this works later when it's done. The schematic cannon has just finished placing all of the blocks. Well, most of them. It skipped a couple, but this will be the first test. Behold the shutter door, the iris door, the whatever you want to call it. I don't know if this is gonna work yet. I don't know if there's still something I need to do first, but I'm now holding the controller, and if I press W, oh my god, it works. Look at that. And then it should wait 10 seconds, and then it closes again. How sick is that? Clunk. Oh, and then all the lights has to update. Well, that doesn't matter. We have a good computer. We can handle that. That is so cool. And then you're underneath, and then you press it again. Then you press it again. Look at the light rays. This is so cool. Obviously, there's still a bunch of like cleaning up I need to do around the place. Like, I don't want these windmill bearings to be visible. But that is so cool. Oh, it's closing again. Now, another idea that I have that we can like pair with this is an elevator that goes from here, like a big round platform that just goes straight up. And then when it's almost there, the thing opens. And it kind of lifts up to like here. And then you and your dragon can lift off. And then it goes back down. And the iris door closes again. Oh, that is so sick. That is so good. Yeah. That is awesome. So yeah, clean up. Okay, so I placed one of these mega torches right here, and it stops mob spawns in like a 64 radius, right? So I was like, hopefully that's enough for this place. There is just so many gathered in the corner. I need so many more of these torches. By the way, I'll tell you a little more about the design now. So I put a couple different things on here, like some scorch marks, like that, and like that, and like that. Like enemy dragons trying to creep in, and some moss around the edges. And I use stairs like this, and like that, in the floor, to kind of make it look like cracks, or like this, like a claw mark where like 3 different claws like scratched at the door. But no, they cannot get in because this is fortified. This is our bunker entrance, our dragon cave. This is gonna be so cool. Like, I have so many ideas for this place. It is crazy. All we have to do now is try to tame that whispering death, because I mean, that'd be pretty cool, right? We have the egg, we have the capabilities to tame it, so let's do it. Okay, so really quick, just in case somebody comes visit us and wants to know how the door works, we can put this right here, and then hopefully if we... That's right, we could just use this controller right there. Then we put a sign right there, and I'll also put one down below if they want to get out again. Press W. Oh, I'm stupid. That was almost cool. Almost. For some reason, I thought I had a elytra. That is most unfortunate. To tame a whispering death, we need a whole bunch of fish. And I was thinking, instead of fishing the normal way, or instead of fishing by just killing them with a sword, can we just charge up this guy and let go? Do they not drop the fish? Catch. Does that just kill them? That is such a shame. Maybe it's too strong. Oh, now it drops something. Maybe the blast is too strong. Okay, so this works. I'm fishing right now. And then we just quickly dive in to go get it. I said quickly, please. Did I get it? I got it. But this is salmon, and I need cod, so I gotta keep looking for a second. See if I can find some gray brownish fish. Here we go. We have some cod. And I missed. This is unnecessarily fun. Let's see if we can hit the guys in the back. Nope. I think I'll be here a while, actually. I've gotten a whole bunch of cod, but I'm kind of interested to see what the map looks like now. Look at that. That is so big, but it looks really nice. I have enough cod, and I have the Whispering Death Egg, the variant of which you will see shortly. I picked one of the 3 that we have, and now I just need to figure out how this works. So I guess you place down the egg. Egg is cold and failing to incubate. So what I think that means is put a torch next to it. Fossils and archaeology style, and now it's okay in incubating. Okay, that's not very fast. We're almost there. For some reason, this takes way too long. I have my cod at the ready, and I hope 29 is enough. Otherwise, I might need to lock them in a little box and get more later. Here we go, 99%. Oh, look at that. Okay. You do not own this baby dragon. Wait, what? Then how do I... Oh, never mind. What just happened? This dragon needs a set. Yeah, but I'm not gonna ride it yet. But I am gonna give it a saddle. Come here. Oh, I can't give it a saddle, so I'll just make it sit for now. Whoa, that looks scary. But really cool.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Look at him in all his glory. I really like how he moves. It's certainly something. I wonder if I can ride this guy when he grows up. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, how would he even move over the ground? He doesn't have legs. Would he slither like a little snag? I don't know, but I like the eyes. They're very, very bright. Probably when it's dark out, you can like see them from a distance. But yeah, this guy needs a name. Or girl. Is there a way to check like gender of the dragons? So yeah, this guy needs a name. That guy needs a name. That guy is gonna be called Meatlug because it's the Meatlug variant. And maybe share some other ideas that you have. But yeah, that is going to do it for this episode. I'm very, very happy with the progress we made. I'm very happy with this door as well. Episode 3 already. This guy can take a break. No, I really can't. Welcome back to episode 3 of our Isle of Berk series. Today we're going to be doing even more fun stuff like in last episode. Thank you guys for all of the support and all your liking and subscribing. It's really, it really keeps me motivated to keep going, you know? Now you may be wondering, what are you wearing? Well, we have this little mod in our mod pack called Medieval Embroidery. And these are elk antlers and a direwolf chestplate. There's a bunch of different creatures around, like the giant elk, or fanged elk even. And also direwolves and also giant boars or whatever. And if you kill those, you get fur. And with that fur, you can make this armor. It's not necessarily like the best armor, but it looks really cool. And you can turn them into iron, gold, whatever versions of these. And I turned them into obsidian because now we match with our Whispering Death. Speaking of which, last episode, we did a bunch of work. We did a bunch of exploring. We tamed some more dragons. And we made our beautiful shutter door. That opens like that. Now I need a dragon to get down. I should make a little pool of water down there so I can quickly get down. Before we get started, I thought this would be a nice moment to do our naming. So for our Gronkle, meatlug, we're gonna name it Meatchud, because I think that's funny. Then we have Garchomp for the triple strike, like somebody suggested. And then if we... Oh, I think because I went away that close because it was close enough and that didn't, so now it's just catching up. Okay, well, I put our Whispering Death down here because he is a lag machine. And I'm gonna call him Blackbone. You can't really see the... Oh, well, you can see it in the top, right? He is called Blackbone. The thing with these dragons is if you use shaders, the game needs to calculate every single angle that the light hits on every single little piece of this model. And it's very complicated, so that way, whenever you look at him, right now, 126 FPS, I look away, 170. So, and the same thing happens when riding him. I'm now at 80 FPS, which is crazy. So I think this won't be our main dragon, sadly, but he is really cool. I also made a dragon whistle, which causes all nearby dragons to sit, which is really nice. And today, we are going to do more building and exploring and dragon taming, more of the same that we already did. I love our door. Okay, time to get up Garchomp. Now we gotta get used to the names as well. So I was thinking, for things that we can build, we could make a Watchtower and a Blacksmith. Since we need a Gronkle to make Gronkle iron, I was thinking we put a Blacksmith building there with a little outside section where we can park our Gronkle, our Meatchud, and then we can work on our smithing as well as feeding this guy stone, which gives us Gronkle iron. That was a whole bunch of words. If you guys are excited for today's episode, then do me a favor and leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and we're gonna get into it now. It appears I got a little gift. Oh my... That is, that's so much... Well, I think that's crazy. Oh, look at that, they got a Night Fury. You're what? Oh! No! No! He died! I did a bunch more resource gathering with Garchomp. Now I have everything ready for the blacksmith building. So while I turn that on, I'm gonna have some lunch in real life. And also, the thing with this gift backpack, right? This is so much. I feel like I'll use like one of these each episode maybe, because I feel like I wanna do all these things. Smurf bottom? That's interesting. I wanna do all these things like by myself. And I also have a bunch of these dragon crates. Like I have a title class egg crate and a dragon proof egg crate and such. So yeah. There's a whole bunch that I want to do. Wait, did I turn it on? Now I turn it on. There we go. Oh, they changed the speed at which it places blocks. And here we go. Actually, maybe you should get out of the way. I had the most delicious lunch ever. And our blacksmith is done. Let me give you a quick little tour of the place. This is what it looks like from the outside. I think it fits very nicely with our main house. Yeah, same thing. It has this little raised area up top and this outside area, which is the actual forge. Here we have, well, the furnace. I don't know if it's called something else, but I'm just calling it a furnace. You lay your metal or whatever you want in there. You take it out, you bring it to the anvil, start hammering away at it, and then once you have a sword, you can either put it on the table or hang it up. Oh wow, that's the wrong way. Okay. Or you can hang it up like that and sit here and sell it to anyone who is interested. I think that's very... Ooh, can I... no, that looks wrong. It's gotta be flat on the ground, so maybe we can... What does this look like in an item frame? Oh, that is actually fantastic. So I have a resource pack that just makes item frames invisible. And I didn't even test this. This just... Wow. I was gonna put a regular iron sword in there, but then it would be tiny. But that is... I like that. Then we have a pile of coal here to fuel the furnace. And now we can bring Meat Chud over here. There he is. Because Meat Chud now has a new home. He will be the forge hand. To help the forge master... Oh, that's not what I did. To help the forge master do whatever needs to be done. So, if I remember correctly, what you can do is you feed him stone. And then hope he doesn't stand up every single time. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Stay here. Okay. I gave him another piece and then hopefully, yeah, that little particle effect happens. And then you feed him another. And then you do that like, I think 30 times or something. And then you get 1 Gronkle iron. Let me push him back in. Get back here, boy. Okay, I'll get back to you once he actually finishes. Oh, that was it. Yeah, now we have 1 raw Gronkle iron. And I don't know if we can just straight up smelt this. Let's see. Dragon-proof metal. Gronkle iron. Glowstone, iron, sandstone. I think I have some limestone actually, so let's see if we can do something here. Now we have 1 Gronkle iron. The iron Gronkle. So now what do we even do with that? We have a Gronkle iron dagger. Oh, that could be cool. A dragon skill chestplate. Okay, I think there is plenty to be done with this. But yeah, that's enough Gronkle feeding right now. Let's have a look on the inside, which isn't as spectacular. This is just a very small house. And I was thinking to put all our smelting stuff like in the basement here or something. Yeah, I'm very happy with this. And now that that's out of the way, we can actually do some exploring. Because I feel like doing some exploring. Another thing I wanted to do, just in case I fall again, I added some water down below. So now... Oh wait, the water's right there. I'm not gonna make it. I got feather falling 5 on my boots, which is like pretty crazy. So now I can fall that entire distance and be fine. But I did actually add some water here. Anyway, hello Blackbone. Now I gotta get out again. I did all of that for just this bit, by the way. We're gonna go exploring now. Do I look ready? I think I look ready. Now as a start, I thought it might be best if we go out to sea. Because that's where all the big ships are. Maybe we can find something there. There's a little one over there, but I already looted that one. And yeah, we'll just fly out. I'll catch you guys once I see something interesting. And for now, it's just a whole bunch of flying. I say as a brand new ship comes into view. What is that? Oh! We have a Johan ship. At least, yeah, Trader Johan. Okay, so this guy sells a whole bunch of crates. Does it scroll down? No, it doesn't. What's in here? Okay, a bunch of food. I gotta be conservative with what I take because otherwise I will instantly be full up and then can't take anything else. A bunch of books. I'll take the hay. It's always nice. Sorry, Johan, I'm plundering your ship. And then we have a dragon-proof egg crate. Right, we found one of those in the first episode, so let's put that away as well. And maybe at the end of the episode we can try to open it. Because bones give us a key, and I think that's what it needs. What is that? Oh, that's just a bunch of fish. Whoops. I just stopped the recording, but here's the Johan ship, and look at this. The thing is huge. And laggy. Oh, my game doesn't like that. Let's maybe have a look. We're pretty well equipped. Let's sneakily land back here. What is that? Spawner, dragon hunter. Nope. Is there anything in here? Oh, I can hear them. Sit down. I'll be back for you later. Okay, there's a bunch of guys down there. And also one of those chiefs, I think. Let's see if there's anything there. Let's break that. There's a guy here. Silly. Gotta charge your crossbow first. That's nice. A venom gland. There's just a whole bunch of everything, so I'll just take everything. Hopefully it's just the guys with the crossbows and not also guys with the axes. Oh my god, there's a bunch of you. Okay, shoot each other. Was that dragon root arrows? From the looks of the crossbow, it looks like it. This is what they use on dragons to, like, completely disable their flight and such. Oh, that guy has a weapon. Berserker. Okay, still good. We're still good. Just gotta... Oh, there's another. Just gotta keep an eye on my health. These guys in the back just shooting me are kind of annoying. Okay, let's get rid of this guy and heal real quick. There is so many down there. Do you hear all of this sound? Probably should have taken my Whispering Death and just like blasted them with the flamethrower. I'll keep that in mind for next time. We don't want any dragon hunters in these parts. Gotta make sure to break all this before more hordes of guys spawn. Luckily these guys aren't as strong as... Oh, okay, never mind. They may not be strong, but there's a lot of them. One bit of TNT and it will be over for these guys. But I don't have that. So we'll have to make do in other ways. Okay, another guy spawned here. Oh, it's one of those. Oh, I'm poisoned. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, wait. Let's back up a little, regroup. Oh, look at how many of them there are. Yeah. Oh, that reaches far. How does that reach so far? Alright, well, this guy's still after me, even though he can't see me. Oh, apparently he can just smell me or something. Oh, it's only getting worse. Wait, I need to, like, think about this somehow. Let me grab some blocks, not 4 stacks, but okay. Let's close this off. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad, potentially. Why is there barrels in the floor? Get away. Get away. Get away. Get away! Leave me alone! Why can't I hit this guy? Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go. Too dangerous. Maybe I underestimated the giant enemy ship. Okay. Now quickly put that there. So now we have a little bit of breathing room. Oh my. Let's just let them all shoot each other. This is tough. Okay. Let's just focus on Okay, that's not good. There's so many dragons down here. Is there... Oh, another guy. Okay, this is bad. I gotta get out of here right now. With that. Oh, I bet he's like all the way in the back. Just hiding while all the other guys do his dirty work. Come here. That's enough of you. Is there more? Where's... Oh my... You're just chilling in bed. Okay, a bunch of totems of undying as well. Bit of this, bit of that. What is... Oh, that's Dragon Hunter armor. It's pretty cool. And some diamonds, pot of timberjack oil. Dragon Root Remedy. That sounds very useful. More runes. Next time that Trader Johan comes by, we can exchange those, since we probably have enough now. Okay, there's another one of those guys. My armor's looking fine. My sword's looking fine. Let's go. What is going on? Okay, before we get in there, let's very quickly snag whatever this is. Hopefully don't die in the process. Let's actually just hold one of these. Wow, I am covered in arrows. Okay. Your time has come. Oh, my health. Did that... I wasn't looking, but did he just take all of that health in one go? Okay. 150 HP. But I mean, he can't get us, so... And you're gone. Smell you later. I have my axe. And now for you, you annoyance. That's right. What did he... Did he not give us anything? That's it? Well, hopefully this is some nice loot. Okay, well... Shockjaw egg. Okay, that's nice. And Thunderbottom egg. I think Bones give us one of those as well. Ooh. Green is my color. What is that? Oh! Snow wraith tooth. Right, you need that for this thing. And to unlock the dragon eye, but we don't have one of those. Okay, let's check these cells. Aw. We have a little terrible terror. We have... I forgot what it's called, but it's the dragon that Heather has, the wind shear. Hello. And you might be... Could you turn around? Is this a snow wraith? Surely not, right? Hello. Look this way, please. Or I'll just... Oh my god, it is a snow wraith. And then we have... Okay, I'm not familiar with this guy. Flame Whipper. Interesting. And this guy's blowing out of his cage. Is that it? Oh, so that's the Thunderbottom. Razor Whip. Razor Whip was the name I was looking for. I think we actually... I don't know if we have what we need to tame a Razor Whip, but I think we do have the requirements for a Snow Wraith. He's under a Dragon Nip effect, so hopefully... Wait, is that Dragon Nip or is that because of the... Now I'm not so sure. Let's just see what happens if I feed him raw mutton. It works. It works. Okay, so probably keep doing this for a while and we can go back home with a Snow Wraith? Question mark? I won't lie, snow wraiths are really cool looking. If I'm gonna be taming all of these dragons, I do kind of need a place to store them. I feel like either now, well not now, either this episode or next episode, we should really get going on some storage space, like in our cave. By the way, now that I'm taming this guy, he will need a name as well. And what should we name our cave / our village that we're making? Like we could, like my dinosaur series, the whole place is called Fern's Fossil Valley, right? Maybe we could do something like that. It doesn't need to include ferns or anything, but just something that sounds cool. Maybe not something like New Berk or whatever, because I want to do my own thing. But let me know if you have any ideas. Oh. I think here we go. Does this work? He kicks me off instantly. Does that mean that he like doesn't like me? Maybe I do need to give him the dragon root remedy. Maybe that's what's going on. Let's see. Hopefully he doesn't kill me. Dragon is already healthy. Okay. Well. That's... Okay, that was really loud. Let's get this out. Let's get this out. I feel like I... Whoa, look at this guy. He's so cool. Okay, I feel like I couldn't really live with myself if I just left all of these dragons here. So I'm gonna break them out. Let's actually do that from the outside. Let's break out. Oh, this guy's fast. Whoa, that is a giant explosion. Let's teach these guys a lesson. Oh, you dare, huh? It's like a mini nuke. Okay, let's see. Okay, that did hurt him just a little. Probably not enough to kill him. I just need the wall to be opened so they can fly away and enjoy their freedom. Right there. Okay, you're free. Now this one for the razor whip. A little more. And there we go. I think the terrible terror is out as well. Wow, this guy is so fast that the game can barely keep up. And now they can all escape. Let's make our guy follow us. Our triple strike, our guard tromp. And let's get out of here. This is pretty cool. Wait. There is just another giant ship right there. Next time. Next time. Well, let's go look at all of the loot that we have. Since my entire backpack is full. Let's take a seat here at the chief's table. The chief's seat. Next to Aramis. They're all taking a nap. That's very cute. Oh. Oops, I woke them up. Anyway, let's see. We have the Dragon Hunter armor, which we can hang up on this stuff. Kind of like a trophy to show who's boss around these parts. Oh, actually, let's update this as well. There we go. The blacksmith building. I can't wait to see what this looks like when it's like a whole village and then we go down below and it's like dragons everywhere. We have dragon-proof cages. A whole bunch of dragon items like that. I don't know exactly what we can do with those yet. We have many runes. So next time Trader Johan comes by, we can probably buy some pretty cool unique items. We have a couple eggs. Bunch of regular loot. Bunch of gold and diamonds. Totems of Undying, which could be handy for any boss fights. Snow wraith teeth. And some dragon-proof metal. I'd say all in all, this was a successful trip. But I kind of feel like going on another one. Maybe something lighter. I just want to explore a little bit, you know, because there's plenty of these giant ships around and I have all the time in the world to do those, so let me just see what's out there instead. Now, another thing I found out actually is that we have medieval siege machines. So I wanted to make the workbench that works with this thing, and I wanted to have a look at, I mean, this is just a crafting table. Oh, so to make all of these different... You have a catapult, a trebuchet. And what I was looking forward to was the ballista, which is basically like a giant stationary crossbow. This should all be very doable. I don't know how you make... Okay, beam. So just a whole bunch of wood. Sure, that's... should be fine. Let's immediately make a couple of these. So let's get leather. I think I need string. So to get that, I can very quickly mill down some wool. That should be enough for a couple. Then these turret bases. Seems a bit weird to do it this way, but it's fine. Iron sticks. These, just more planks with the things. Alright, what was it? 2 of these? Both? Okay. And now we have a ballista after a tedious amount of crafting. Oh, that looks very nice. It can take giant arrows and normal arrows. Well, how do you make a giant arrow? Well, just like a normal arrow, but instead of flint, iron, and 2 feathers in this thing. That will have to wait. Normal arrows, I do have a bunch of those. Okay, I think I put one in. Cocking back. Whoa. That's interesting. Let's test this out real quick. Okay, well, all of this time for like a charge up, and then it doesn't even one-shot a cow. Hopefully the giant arrow does more than this, because that's a bit disappointing if it doesn't. Let's try it again. I guess it's somewhat effective. What it is good at though is being a good decoration piece, especially for like the Viking village, right? Ah, the sunset. I have gathered all of the materials for the Watchtower, so we're gonna let that do its thing right now. There it goes. And in the meantime, we can do some more exploring, because I feel like it. Let's see. I put the snow wraith on top of the roof because I thought it looked cool. Hopefully I can... Can I reach you? Can I reach you? Nope. Okay, maybe not the best idea. I will just take guard jump. Look at it go. That's gonna be done in no time. But I won't be there to see it finish because I will be exploring. I'm gonna go over the ocean again. However, I'm not gonna stop for any ships, because there should be a giant ship right here. Yep. We'll do that some other time. Yeah, I was thinking we just go look for some land and then see if we can find any new dragons or whatever. Like over here, maybe. Let's maybe just follow the shoreline. Hey. Loot potential. Zombie spawner with a trap chest. Trap chest. Whoa. Silverfish? Well, there goes the loot, I guess. I couldn't even really see what was in it. Oh, there's like a underwater village temple thing. Is that... That just looks like the average old trap again. But maybe I can get the loot this time. Wait, Is that a light fury? Wait. No way, right? Oh my god, you're so small. Let's get rid of this. Oh. Thank you guys for the light fury. Let's break you out. Hello. Do you like... Going off the movie, I'd say you just like... Fish? Maybe? Fish? Little fish? You do not own this baby dragon. But now I do. Why is that so loud? What is this? Speed stinger egg, speed stinger, speed stinger, speed stinger. The speed stingers are kind of like the velociraptors, right? Can I don't want to break it, but can I pick it back up? Okay, I can. For speed stinger eggs and a light fury. Melanistic alpha. That is cool. How do we... Can I make you follow me? Dragon's now sitting. Oh. Wait, what was that? Something with percentage. Taming. Not wandering. No, don't wander. No, don't drown as well. Don't sit. Follow. Follow. Oh my god, you're so pretty. That is beautiful. Now we just need a night fury and then we have both. And maybe we can get a nightlight or a light night. Are you following? Yeah, you are. Let's bring you home. Look at that. She's following us. I'm just headcanoning that this is a she now. The light fury. And I mean, I'm a bit of a broken record at this point, but she needs a name. So if you have any cool name ideas for a light fury, then tell me in the comments. I'm gonna put you next to the snow wraith because you guys look... Oh. I think the Watchtower is done. Look at that. That looks pretty cool, huh? I put the netherrack there as like a placeholder, so I'm gonna cover all of that up with... Oh, you guys sit. You too. Yep. So I'm going to cover that up with a bunch of stone so it looks nice and natural. But this is the Watchtower. I tried to make it look as How to Train Your Dragon-y as possible. So they have a bunch of these towers that have a bunch of randomly placed support beams all over the place. So it's all very random and such. Let's head inside and see what we can see. We have a bit of a spiral staircase going up. And then at the top... Okay, well, I gotta replace those manually. Those didn't really work so well. But... Oh, wait. I had 2 other things here that it didn't add. But alas, this is our beautiful little watchtower. Let's get rid of all these and replace them. Yeah, so the thing it's missing is... I put blaze burners in here. Because blaze burners don't necessarily need blazes. Look at this. I could just jump down, no problem. No worrying about falling to my death again. I have been saved. Blaze burners cannot only be used as... Well, blaze burners, like that. Like as if there is a blaze inside. But you can also light them like normal. Let's grab the ballistas too. That goes there. That goes there. And that goes there. And then... Ta-da! The watchtower has been lit. Then we can place our ballistas. I think right there. Yes, and... Should we have it facing this way? Like in the valley or this way? Well, it depends. Let's see how much we can see from this one alone. Let's cock it back. Okay, so it has a pretty wide range. Like almost 180 degrees. So I think we could put it back here to cover the other side. Like that. So if there's any enemy dragons pestering, our base is really coming together. We should totally make a bridge over there. Wait. She grew up, didn't she? Oh. This dragon needs a saddle. We can ride her now. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Take off. Whoa, you're quick. Skirting along the water edge. Look at that. Above the clouds. And then we dive. And then we go through the valley. That is beautiful. You know, I really should add the replay mod to this because I did a little more building. I made this thing look pretty decent, I'd say. I think it looks nice. Even from a distance, when you're like coming in with a boat or flying in with a dragon. It's a nice looking tower off in the distance that instantly grabs your attention, you know? And then together with the whole village skyline. Very nice, very nice. Now, what else do we have left to do for this episode? We have the Watchtower. We have the Blacksmith. We want to conquer a dragon hunter ship and succeeded. I'd say all in all this is pretty successful. With that being said, I'll take off the antlers for now. I think we have reached the end of the episode. Wouldn't you agree, Aramis? He's nodding yes. So guys, if you enjoyed this episode, leave a comment if you have anything to share, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and all that good stuff. And I will see you very shortly because, as you may have been able to tell, this episode came out quite quickly after the last one. Because I'm really hitting my stride, so to speak. For those who are wondering, no, fossils and archaeology still isn't going anywhere. I'm just a little more motivated to do this right now. And if I force myself to do something that I'm not that motivated for right now, then I feel like I'll just burn out, which is even worse. So that's why it's been a bit lacking on that front. Hello everyone, and welcome back to episode 4 of our Isle of Berk series. Today I wanted to start off with something important. As you may or may not know, this Light Fury is a melanistic alpha which I didn't know what that meant, but now I do. And that means that this skin is actually wrong. It should be a dark blackish color with purple stripes. And this is actually quite a common bug that happens, apparently, with the ones that spawn naturally in the world. We are going to do some movie magic and turn this guy into what it's supposed to be. Take some fish. Take the fish. Please. This is what the Light Fury was actually supposed to look like. Look at that. We got it. We got it. We got it. And we just need to sit on it a bit. Please, you like this, right? Yes. There we go. We have trained ourselves a melanistic alpha Light Fury, which is actually an extremely rare spawn. Look at that. Let's go. Another thing that I did was I made a Thunderhorn. You make a Thunderhorn with a little bit of Gronko iron, which I made some more of. And with that, you can very easily grab your dragons. So if you ever lose your dragon or you're lost, you can just very quickly blow on the horn and they appear out of thin air. And then you're all good. Wow, look at that. The sun is coming through the little hole that we made. And the light shaft is reaching all the way in. That's awesome. Today we are going to be doing something different. We are going to be working on the cave. If you're enjoying this series, then smash subscribe, because later in this episode we're going to be doing a whole bunch of dragon taming and dragon breeding. So stay tuned.
Elephant green screen effect.
I asked you guys for a bunch of name suggestions for what we could name this place. And one that I especially liked was Dragon's Hollow. I felt like that had a very nice ring to it. So if you guys agree with that pick, then let me know in the comments. And if you have something else, then let me know as well. And then next episode we'll settle on a name proper. Right now I'm just clearing up the floor here so we can have a nice little entrance area that isn't covered with spikes. Maybe we will add the spikes back in later, but I just want to hand place them at that point. And if I'm not mistaken, you can also turn the spikes into different textures. So there's a whole bunch of decoration options available to us. So I also did a little something down in the basement of our blacksmith building, and don't mind the looks for now. That's gonna be changed maybe. This is my new smelter and washer. So here we have like create fans that are blowing air through different blocks. So that's, you can't really see it, but that's water, fire, and lava. So here you can smelt ores and smelt stone. Here you can cook food, and here you can wash the crushed ores for extra drops. And it works really quickly. So I will need a whole bunch of stone and its different variants. So I put those in here and it drops 16 at a time, and then they stack up. And then they go, and then they go. Before it even reaches the end, it's already cooked. So once it reaches here, it's like a stack a second, which is crazy fast for something so simple. And now with all that stone, I can make these different stone variants, and we can make our cave pretty, because that is today's objective. We're gonna start actually doing stuff down there. I cleared out a whole bunch of the dripstone, and now that I have all this space available, I can just get started on that. I spent a whole lot of time designing a lift or like an elevator to go upwards as well, but that hasn't worked out so far. Like I spent like hours on that and it just wouldn't work every time, so that's a shame, but I'm sure I'll figure something out. And now I was kind of hoping to get started over on this side of the cave. We have these nice layered pools over here, and I was thinking if we could get maybe like a scaldron, right? We could make like the coolest little habitat right there. So I don't have any scaldron eggs, but I do have a bunch of egg crates. This is what they look like. And then with this snow wraith tooth, we can we can break it like that. And we got a razor web egg, a deathly gale slash, celestial royal wing. That sounds really cool. And there goes the tooth, and that is a storm cutter egg, banana storm. Well, we can open the rest of the crates as well, because Bones was ever so kind enough to give us a dragon-proof metal crate key. Also, in a couple days, Hightail is coming out. So if you guys are excited for that game and want me to play it, then let me know in the comments. And perhaps I will. Okay, so here's our dragon-proof key. 2 more crates. Let's see what's in here. We have... Is that enchanted? No, it just looks like it. It's a Scuttleclaw egg. Sand wraith. Sand wraith variant tsunami. That's pretty interesting. Let's see... What is that? Slitherwing. Pastella. Although we didn't get a scaldron, I'm not leaving this up to luck. Let's go out there and find one. There's a couple things we need before we go. First of all, to tame a scaldron, we need blue oleander, which is normally poisonous for a lot of the other dragons, but not for the title class, which the scaldron is. I can either fight him and get him down below 25% health, or I can give him dragon nip to tame him, and I also have a thunderhorn to bring back even more if we find more. Now, first order of business is finding more blue oleander right there, because I don't think that 13 is enough. And there's a bunch of ocelots here. Alright, so while I did get a bunch of blue oleander, I think our Light Fury may have stepped in it because she's giving off blue particles. So now there is an extra reason to find a scaldron. Cure. Okay, well that's a rumble horn. We're not looking for that. And that's a... I forgot what your name was. Big Grunkle. Thunderbottom. Right. Let's see. Any scaldrons in here, maybe? Little gap in the side. Okay, well, this mountain is beautiful, but I'm seeing a surprising lack of dragons overall. Like, look at this. This is awesome. But man, is it not what I need right now. Let's see what's in this dragon-proof crate. Magma breather. Okay. Again, not what we are looking for, but I will take anything. I was checking my map, and this looked quite odd to me. This was such a straight line. And then I saw this tree that didn't have any leaves. There's a hole right there. And where there's a hole, there's a goal. So let's explore it. If I can get this guy in here. Let's see what's inside. Hopefully this is one of the dragon structures. It's a bunch of... a whole lot of... That's a Fireworm queen. And she's angry. I didn't bring a shield, did I? It's unfortunate. Let's quickly peek around the... Oh, look at... Oh, that's just like... I literally just watched the episode of Race to the Edge where the Fireworm queen was being attacked by the stinky poison monster. And it looked exactly like that. With the little fireworms. Hello. There's so many ores here. That's so pretty. But I will get out of your hair, mama. The thing is that these beach biomes are also small. So the dragons don't really have a chance to spawn there anyway. Another small ship that I don't need. What is... Is that really big or is that just me? Wait, does it have antlers? What is that? What is that? That is awesome. I'm gonna look you up real quick. But I will stay away. Okay, so it appears we have ourselves a crimson gore cutter on our hands. Which is very cool. But we have none of the requirements to tame it right now. So let's just make a mental note of this place. And oh wait, there's more. 2 more. Look at the pink one. Ooh, there's more woolly boar. I need those to finish my armor set. Come here, boys. And I think that is enough. Okay, just for lag purposes, I'm gonna turn off the shaders for now. Oh wow, you took quite a bit of damage. That's not good. I need you to stay alive, buddy. Oh, big ship. Wait, really big ship. This must be one of the capitals. I want to know if there's a scaldron in here. I'm gonna take it on. I'm gonna speed run it. There you go. You go in there. Eat, eat, eat. What is... Do I have poison arrows? Okay, I'm not here for loot. I am here for one singular purpose. And that is to save my Light Fury. You, go away. What is down here? More guys. But no dragons. What is that? Trader's cabin. The dragon with arrows. Wait, this guy's a trader. That's interesting. Anyway, I'll very quickly steal that. And then we have a songwing egg. Okay. It's very interesting. Let me get out of here. If you would all be so kind and follow me outside. Just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. There we go. Okay, is that a monstrous nightmare? What is that? And that's a Night Fury! I shouldn't have blown this open, now they can all escape. But at the same time, now they can all escape. Let's have a quick look. Nothing in there. Night Fury, nothing. Rumblehorn. Looks like a monstrous nightmare, but probably isn't. Oh boy. Shield. Special guys first. Okay. Okay. Now we have a... What are you? Wolffang. You look really cool. Okay, Wolffang. Nothing really? That's a sand wraith? Yeah. Very cool. I think that's it. We don't have a scaldron here. Okay. Let's tame the Night Fury. Another crate. Silver Phantom. I think those are pretty big as well. I keep hearing guys, but there's... Oh, there's... Oh, what? Why is there so many behind there? I need a dragon root cure to fly this guy. By the way, apologies that we're just doing the same thing again. Oh, dragon root remedy, never mind. Oh, there's an extra snow wraith tooth as well. Okay, just a couple of that. Now, what's in here? Let's put a bunch of this stuff away, except for the tooth, because I need that. A stinger. Okay. Sadly a bit basic, but okay. Even more... Macy! Okay. I think that's Fish Lake's 12 attack damage. Oh wow. 1.3 attack speed. That's pretty good. Is it? Yeah. I'm taking that. Okay, let's get out of here and keep looking for that scaldron. Okay, we have a couple runes and there's an invisible Trader Johan right here. So maybe we can buy one of these and hopefully get a scaldron. Where's my thing? It's right there. Please, scaldron. What is that? Scaldron egg. Yes. Okay. Let's head home ASAP. Thank you, Johan. We'll be going. Oh my, look at the Aurora Borealis. Soaring high above the clouds. I read through all of the comments and you guys massively suggested something that has to do with the moon. And I heard things like Luna, moon, shade, all kinds of things like that. And I was thinking that maybe we just do moon shade, right? Because like you have the moon, but dark side of the moon, moon shadow, moon shade. How's that? Tell me if you guys like that in the comments. I think moon shade is a pretty nice name for her. So So let me know, yes or no. All right, we are back. Let's head down. And I know that I can technically just jump in there. All right, I forgot I had these. What's that? Whispering Death and a Windwalker. Imagine if there was just a scaldron in there. Let's put the scaldron down as soon as possible. That's a pretty big egg. Egg is okay in incubating. I keep wanting to use our storage system, but I'm ever so slightly too far out of range. Like if I go over here, now I can. And if I go over here, terminal out of range. So I may just bite the bullet and try to kill a wither later. I feel like that's a very worthwhile investment into the future, and now that we have our strong weapon mace that apparently took no durability damage. That's pretty interesting. So we don't even need mending for that. While we wait, I can very quickly go make the rest of our armor. Wait, no. I need to use this one. Direwolf boots. And also Direwolf leggings. Let's see how that looks. Nothing special, but at least it fits our armor set way better than this. I should probably find a mod to get rid of this enchantment glint because it's quite annoying. I've already been recording for like 8.5 minutes. The egg still hasn't hatched. I added a resource pack that the enchantment glint is now gone, so that's much nicer on the eyes. But yeah, this is taking too long. Hopefully, I don't think that the Light Fury can take damage inside of the horn. Hopefully not. Oh, I just stopped the recording, and there he is. Let's get you fed. Oh well. All right, look at this guy. All orange with a silver tip. That's why it's called the silver tip, I guess. And can I already brush you? Hopefully I can. Let's see. Brush. Where did I put it? There it is. Please. Oh! Yes! Scaldron venom thingy. Is this it? Ooh, now that Oh, it took quite a bit of damage. There you go. And you're better. Wow, that was unnecessarily scary. You're alright now. You're alright now. Look at that. Little guy blew a bubble. Okay, so while we wait for him to grow up... Is he sitting? Yeah, he's sitting. This is gonna be where the scaldrons will hang out. So that means that this place will need some transforming. I'm thinking that we buff up these walls, holding back the water. Maybe we can do some water features with water wheels and some wooden paths going up so you can actually go up and say hello to all the scaldrons. We should try to find more scaldrons, but that is a concern for later. Look at Moonshade, name pending. Sleeping sound as a baby after almost being poisoned to death. That's a good Moonshade, name pending. Now this guy also needs a name. Silverhorn, Rhino, maybe, who knows? Let me know in the comments. I'm letting you guys pick like almost all of the names, unless I think of something that I think is like genius, which doesn't happen all too often. So, you know, let me know what you think. Scaldron names. Well, I enchanted some more gear. Now here's hoping I don't die in the fiery pits of hell. Luckily, the fortress is right around the corner. Let's see, where do we go first? Let's not hover above the lava. Let's land right here. That's a nice landing spot. Okay. That's quite the lucky chest. Ooh, saddles. I know I can craft them, but somehow I'm always out of string, so those will come in handy. Yes! That was fast. But now we need 2 more. And there we have number 2. This has to be it. Okay, then this guy. No, then those 3 guys. Nope. Nope. You come over here right now. I might just jump in. Finally. Time to get out of here right now. Hello. Let us go. I already think flying is scary in overworld, but flying in the Nether? Ugh. Oh my. Look at that. That's so pretty. I didn't realize it was all grown already. Okay, so the plan. We are going to dig a tunnel. Probably like this way. Let's see. Small tunnel. Dig. Dig. And then over here, let's make a little space. Okay. Well, that's 9 diamonds and that's 15 diamonds total. This will be the place where our dragon goes. And then over here, this is where the wither goes. Hopefully this is quite a ways away, I hope. Otherwise I can very quickly get the dragon back. It will be fine. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Let's put you down. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, well. Again. Oh, now it works. Let's see, this is the Night Fury. Let's try Black Bomb first. I can't see, which way is it? Is it there? Yeah. There he is. So if I hold R, which is like the fire attack, go back. That doesn't hit him? Interesting. Oh! No, get out of there. He's gone? He's gone. Okay. Oh my. I did not know that the wither could go through such a small gap, but I guess it's up to us now. Okay, let's go. R2 very good. And he is gone. Well, that was easy. Oh, I didn't even notice my health was that low. I dug out all of this amethyst geode so we can harvest all of the nice clusters and such. So we can make some nice looking crystals in our cave. Now, we have the beacon, we have some blocks of gold, and we have some blocks of iron. And now we can put it somewhere probably behind our base. Somewhere nice and centered. So like right here. I guess it doesn't need to be below ground for now. There we go. Whoop. And now we have haste. However, I might just turn off the effect if I now get like particles the whole time. Because I do not like particles. Can I turn it back off? I'll just break it and replace it. Does it work? Yeah, beacon level 2. Accessible from anywhere in this dimension. I was not expecting that, so now if I fly very, very far away, which, let's try this out. We are very far away, and I can still access all of my things. Don't mind me, guys, I'm doing a very important task right now. Oh, get back here. I just need mending, man, come on. Don't do me like this. Don't do me like this. Please just give me mending now. Alright. So I've gathered all that I needed to gather. A bunch of different stone blocks. And now, hopefully, I'm gonna make this look nice. I don't have any mod like replay or something, so I can't do a cool time lapse. Which is a shame, but I could just record what I'm doing here and speed it up by a lot, so that's a possibility. I'll just get started. So basically I installed a new mod. It's called Shuffle, And basically what it does is every time I right click, I place a random block in my hotbar. So let's enable it. Then, yeah, okay, it works. Let's start all the way over here. See that? Then it places a random block, which is very nice because I don't want to be cycling through my hotbar the whole time and picking out the pattern myself. Random is good, random is better. Let's see. Then we go this way, a bit of that, bit of this. Now let's see how that looks. Please be good. You know, that could be worse. I think it's fine for now. Maybe we can add a little pool here as well, with the little waterfall going down. Perhaps that could be nice. Because we have this like stacked thing going on, right? We have this highest pool, which is the largest, going down to a smaller, and then the smallest. So yeah, maybe that could be interesting. Ah, look at the beautiful sun. Okay, so I've done a little more stuff. And the scaldron has grown up. Look at him blowing bubbles. One problem, and you're looking at it. This guy will not stop bouncing up and down. And if I want these guys to be like chilling in the water, then that's not gonna work out. So what I could do is have, if I have multiple, right? I could have one sitting on land somewhere, like next to the water. And then I could have over here a little hidden layer of blocks where the scaldron is under, so the body gets stuck, but the neck still goes out like this. And then it kind of looks like it's just hanging its head over the edge, which could work. Let me try that with this guy, actually. I tested it in creative, and they shouldn't drown. They shouldn't. Oh, what is your attack like, actually? Ooh, lightning. Okay, it drains really fast, but it also recharges really slow. So, I don't know, maybe it's really strong. Okay, let's put this guy under the water. Let's bring him back up. Dismount. Nope, no, don't get... What's happening? What's happening? Get me out! It sort of works. But he's not fully in the box, is he? Let's see. No, he's in the under the edge. So now he is. But he still has a tendency to like maybe dip under it a little. So let's close this off a little more. As soon as I see this guy start taking damage, he's getting free. Don't worry about that. Now, if you would look this way, pretty. Okay, it sort of worked, but not quite. I don't know if I showed it already, by the way, but I finished this all lower wall, and I think it looks pretty nice. It still clashes a lot with this floor. I'm thinking of putting some grass down here, or maybe just like a lot of moss. I want to make it green. I want to make it feel like it's like there's life down here, you know? Lots of light sources with different colors. Now, does that look cool or does that look cool? Yeah, I think that looks cool. One slight problem is that he's pretty close to the edge. AKA he's clipping through like crazy. But if you're standing over here, it looks pretty nice. I quite like it. Now we can put some campfires under the water to make it seem like it's nice and warm. Maybe we gotta add some human features as well. So like the walkways and the water wheels. Now let's keep going with the decorating. Maybe we'll go on another little expedition later. Try to find another scaldron. Also, I've been waiting for another Trader Johan to show up any second. But like, he is busy off somewhere else. Speaking of haven't seen something. other people on the server. I've been no-living this, and I've seen Bones come by a couple times, Leaf come by a couple times. But the others? Not really. Maybe we just play at different times, but it's whatever. It's whatever. I forgot how much I showed you guys already, so here's another quick overview. We have the water wheel. That has just like a little stream going through it. Here, this guy sparks nicely, so he looks over the thing and he blows his bubbles. We have a couple of these empty blaze burners that we lit, so they look like cool braziers. And basically the entire wall, at least the parts that matter, are covered. Now I think I am going to do this pillar, sadly. I think I'll just use like a dragon to, kind of like a happy gas, to get me up there, help me build. I think I might just use meatlug for that actually. I think I quite like that. I think I quite like that. Now we just gotta spice it up with some other colors so it doesn't just blend in with everything else. But I think this little corner is really starting to come together. We need some greenery and other colors. Let's do that now. I think for now I'm happy with this. We added a whole bunch of like crystals, glow lichen, lamps, lights. There is this little waterway that the water goes down, falls down, falls down, falls down, falls down, falls and ends up in the lowest pool over here. I think that's a nice little detail. And I think we need some more proper daylight in here, like over there. So what I did is I made it so it now locks open. So now this big door, because we're not expecting any enemies, is open. We have daylight, and I think that makes everything a little bit better. As soon as the sun is like pretty high in the sky, then we'll have some nice views down here. Like, look at that. That's already so warm now. Such a warm little color. Before we do that, I just realized we have a light fury. Please sit down. Are you coming down? And a night fury. Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? You can, if I'm not mistaken. Can I... How does this work? The saddle needs to come off for some reason. Oh wait, that did something. And now you... Oh, there we go. There. Don't look. Don't look. Oh. Nightlight egg. What? What did I just say? Guys, we have a nightlight egg. Sit down, guys. Sit down. Rough Runner. Is that not one of the movie dragons? I don't want to miss the birth of this guy, but I've been standing here for a good 25 minutes already. And I don't see a percentage overhead, so I don't know if that's like a little glitch or something. I got things to do, man. Please, please. Am I crazy, or was there supposed to be an egg here? I looked away for 1 second. I alt-tapped to check the wiki. Oh, over there. Wait, no, I need a fish. Hello. Hello. Oh, okay, I got him. With my last piece of fish. Oh my god, aren't you the handsomest little fella? Can I pick you up? Whoop. I'm just gonna very quickly steal you and put you right there. We have ourselves a nightlight. That is so cute. I really want the variant where the white goes like up over the nose, because my cat has the exact same pattern, and then I would just name him after him. We have found another Trader Johan ship. I brought my runes this time. Let's see if we can get some more title classes. We can only get one. Let's grab our key. Let's see what's in here. Don't you just love gambling? Windwalker. Not exactly what we needed. Let's see what's in here. What was that? Another thunder bottom. I'm burning through my runes this way, but it's gotta happen. What was that? Was another windwalker. Gale guard, coral walker, and another Vermilion. That was just like exactly the same as we just got. Let's just skip all the small fry and head straight to the boss. Didn't see that coming, did you? I don't like that he doesn't take any knockback. That's a bit annoying. Uh-oh. Oh, my health. Oh boy. Where's my food? I don't have any food. Apricots. Okay. That was maybe not the best idea. I just went straight for it, but that was... Oh, wow. Oh. Volka's staff. What does that do? Songwing egg. Force ore. Force ore, interesting. Can't you use that to make... Inferno? You can reinforce weapons with this. Then they become stronger. That is very interesting. Grab the runes, grab the diamonds, grab the this, grab that. That could be maybe useful. Strong enough to shatter dragon scale. Let's grab that. And we got 2 crates. So here's hoping we get to skip all the pleasantries and just get it. Sand wraith. Sure, that's nice. Scuttle claw. Isn't this just the best? Goodbye, nerds. Oh, big sunny beach. Terrible terrors, more terrible terrors, even more. Come on, guys, just one scaldron. Is that a... That's not a monstrous nightmare, is it? That's something else. Wait, the wings. Is that a phantom wing? Let's very quickly check. You are Shadow Snatcher. What is a Shadow? What? What is a Shadow Snatcher? Okay, so the Shadow Snatcher is part of the Hybrids Plus mod. I don't know if I can tame this guy right now, but he's really, really cool. Let's put a thing down on our map. Great waypoint. Shadow Snatcher. And let's keep going. Lead speed stinger? What is... Okay, let's have a quick look here. A quick, careful look. Oh my, look at that. There's so many in there. So how does this look? Volka's staff. Oh, that's pretty cool. It fits the outfit very well. So there goes the dragon whistle. Look, normally I wouldn't do this, but just because there's like 1,000 in there, I'm gonna have a look like this because I don't want to be instantly shredded. Why is there so many? Is that the big guy? Yeah, the lead speed stinger. Whoa, that is very interesting. I will leave you guys to it. I don't want to just hop into a nest of speed stingers like that. We have found another Johan. Let's get this title. Surely by now. Surely. Yes, Scaldron, finally. Let's see if this one maybe also is one. What is that? A light night egg. So now we have a nightlight and a light night. Iridescent. That's so pretty cool. Let's get home as soon as possible. Thank you, Johan. Hey there, big guy. I have got you a friend, which I will put right there. Egg is okay and incubating. That will probably take another half hour or so. In the meantime, I will try to maybe clean up this area a bit. Maybe I'll just put the light night down as well. Purple oleander, and I don't have cod. Never mind, this will have to wait. I need to get some cod quickly before they hatch. It hatched. This is the lighthouse variant. Look at that. Actually, oh, and so did this one. Oh, it has heterochromia. Okay, right, taming. Tame. Okay, done. Tame. Uh-oh. I'm out of blue oleander. Okay, you're tamed, so you sit down. Right there. Gotta get out of here, man. Gotta get out of here. Blue oleander. Here, have some delicious poison. Please. 10 more, really? Oh. Uh-oh. Well. Okay, 15 more. 15 more. Are you mine now, finally? You own this. Oh, finally. That took way too much for some reason. Can I pick you up? Yes, I can. Broski is huge. Okay, let's sit you down as well. Let's, for a second, properly look at this guy's skin. He's called the lighthouse variant because, I mean, there's the light. There's the alternating red and white for the lighthouse. There's the rock. And then there's the waves crashing up against the rock. So I think he fits down here pretty well. Pretty nicely. Let's get the nightlight upstairs to the rest of his family. Or found family, actually. Right there. Look at those two. Very cute. Very, very cute. Let's very quickly give this guy a name as well. I read through the suggestions and I picked Blizzard because, I mean, snow, right? There you go. The only reason I'm putting him away in the barrel is not because I don't like them, but I'm just saving on lag. So until I can find a place for everyone where they are like in their own separate area and not just all right here, I'll be putting them away for a bit so they don't cause as much lag, and then I'll get them back when they have their own place. I don't know exactly how long this episode was, but I feel like it's been pretty long. But also, I need many name suggestions from you guys this time. We need a name for our Night Fury, for our Nightlight, and our Light Night. And, oh, thank you for the skills. And of course, our two scaldrons that are having a delicious little chill right there in the Scaldron Spa. I think this turned out pretty decent. Of course, every time we add something to the cave, it will look more and more complete. Well, it would appear that we are back yet again for another very exciting episode of Isle of Berk. Before we get started, I wanted to say a very brief thank you for everyone for watching, and all the support I've been getting was all very nice. And it just gives me so much motivation to just keep going. I constantly have ideas. I need to build these things. Speaking of building, we are going to do more building. So, last time we built this cozy little spa for our scaldrons. I turned on colored lighting, so now these amethysts give off a purple glow, which will honestly do a whole lot for the ambiance down here. But today we are going to hop back out of the cave. Well, sort of, because we are going to be making the arena. If you are wondering what the arena is, well, at least it used to be an arena. It was the place where Vikings went to train how to kill dragons and then later got repurposed into a place where they could learn to train dragons. I'll put some pictures on screen right now. And I have made a little design for it myself. So I was thinking of putting it somewhere in the hillside. I would have to make like a whole bunch of custom terrain around it. And do a lot of digging. And do a lot of resource gathering. However, once you see this thing, you'll understand why I wanted to make this so bad. Also in this episode, I was talking to some other server members, namely Lorikeet. So stay tuned for that. First things first would be to get rid of a whole bunch of dirt and stone and whatever, because we need to make space for this thing, because it is big. Perhaps a little too big actually, but you know, go big or go home. A little bit of a progress update. I'm just carving away at the mountain, and every time my pickaxe gets low on durability, I just grab a couple of these nuggets of experience, hold it in my offhand, and there goes the durability. Ta-da! Fully regenerated pickaxe. And then I just vein mine this all the way. I was contemplating using a dragon for this, since they can also like blast giant holes. However, this was just faster, and I didn't really feel like using them. Yeah, I hope this conveys how big this place is gonna be. Like, this is half of it. The other half still sticks out. So I'd say that's pretty big. Also, last night I watched How to Train Your Dragon 2, which was very nice. And then this morning I watched How to Train Your Dragon 3, which was also very nice. Very, like, bittersweet, you know? For the people that have seen the movie, you'll get it. Also, now I know who Valka is, so now I know where this staff comes from. That looks really swaggy. But yeah, I always think it's very nice to be able to see characters you care about grow up. It's not often that you actually get to see their journey and they become older and older. Like at the end, Hiccup has a full-grown beard, you know? And is... Well, I won't spoil too much, but, you know, he's old. Take something like Pokemon, for example. They would never dare to make Ash even like a year older. Even though that's totally the right way to go. All in all, I'm a big fan. I like the movies a lot. I'm currently still watching Race to the Edge. I'm at like season 3 or something. And it's nice that like characters that you see for a split second in a movie actually have a bit of a backstory. That's what I liked about Star Wars, the Clone Wars as well. This is probably big enough for now. It's still very rough around the edges, but the building itself should fit. Of course, once the building is in, we can go around and give it another pass, cover it up, make it look pretty and all that stuff. And I also need to extend this little cliff face a little bit more outward, the purpose of which you will see very shortly. But now I need to grab the old schematic cannon and get some resources for this thing. Oh boy, this may take a while to gather, because that is... For once I used tuff instead of stone. I think I liked the greenish hue it has. However, Do I even have tuff? I have a stack. And I probably need 1,000. Back into the mines we go. Look, these two grew up. This one's playing. This one's sleeping. Was sleeping. And if we're going down to the mines anyway, let's do some naming first. Oh, looks like the lighthouse guy grew up as well. Where's the other one? Oh, there he is. Never mind. So I was looking through the name suggestions and you guys came up with a whole bunch of good ones. But I think I'm going to choose Pletness. I don't know how you pronounce it exactly. It sounds a lot like the Dutch word for slut. But it is a Norwegian lighthouse all the way in the north of the country. So I thought that made sense because, like, you know, Vikings, Norway. I think it all checks out. And for this one, I got a whole bunch of good serious name suggestions. But I don't know why, but I'm still picking Doggy Cheeto. I just thought that was kind of funny. So that's who he shall be. Also, if you're wondering how I got the purple lighting, if you use complementary shaders, you go to performance setting, and over here, advanced color tracing. I know that in the newer versions, it's called something else, but it should still be here in the settings. And then you apply it, and then your things have color. Time for the building. And there we have it. I am incredibly happy with how this looks. Designing it took a while as well. And now there's a few tweaks I need to do before it's finished. Like placing in some blaze burners, because for some reason it doesn't like doing that itself. We also need to fix the terrain around this place, because this won't do. But let me quickly show you around the place. Behold the arena. This is basically where we are going to be, quote unquote, doing our dragon training and such. Not dragon fighting, because that's not what we're about. This is like the upper stands where people can look in and spectate if they want. There's a whole row of benches all around where you can sit down like that. We have a whole bunch of these lit braziers around the blaze burners. How cool is that? I used a whole bunch of these copycat steps to simulate chains, like interlocking chains. At first I tried to design with like these chains because we have connectable chains, right? And so that would technically make your life a whole lot easier, but it didn't. So this is how I did the chains now, and this is how I did it before. So like technically it is real chains and they are interconnected, but it just doesn't look as good. And also this has shadows. So this is better. By the way, this is my designing world where I design all my designs and such, you know, like the door, the house, the blacksmith, the watchtower. And this was supposed to be the elevator that pushes you up from the bottom of the cave. However, it just doesn't feel like working. For some reason, this is all glued together, by the way. For some reason, only this part goes up. And I have these water wheels here, so it kind of looks like they are pushing up the thing, because I have these this wooden rail here that looks like cog wheels. Then that goes up, and then it goes back down. Yeah, but for some reason, it just skips half of the pole. Weird. Back to the video. So now I gotta go around the entire edge. Put these chains in. That's like a way to keep the spectators from getting hurt, technically. Then over here is the entrance to the place. This is how you get in. Ta-da, just a big open door. And then you can put some, I don't know, weapons or tools. Probably not weapons, since we're, again, not killing the dragons. Just like tools and whatever to help you train. And then this door actually closes. Look at this. We have a couple of rope pulleys with hand cranks. And then if I do this, it lowers down with ropes. Click. And it's closed. I could technically just right click this and then it would do that, but I don't like that, so I added in the ropes instead. And then you can just pull it back up. Very nice. And in here there's technically nothing yet. But we can do a whole bunch of things here. We can do like we can build a couple dragon obstacles, training courses, stuff like that. Or just hold some dragons in here as a temporary little storage facility. And over at the top, because this is a big chain net, we have these big chains, which is from the decorative blocks mod. Decorative blocks, big chain. And they look really cool. You can also climb them, which is not necessary, but a cool little extra. Wait. No. No, it's too long. If the chain is too long, it snaps. That has to be changed by the server host in the config. But yeah, you can walk all around. You have these little guardrails which you can flip down for some reason. I don't know why you would do that, but you know. And now begins the tedious task of doing these. And I doubt I even have enough chains to begin with. Oh. Oh yeah, the prison. Hello?
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 Almost.
Oh.
Almost. This way. But yeah.
What?
Hello?
I can't zoom because of the mods is like interrupting it. Hello?
I have arrived
you-
to your humble abode.
Why
Huh?
you got massive horns?
Because this is me,
Ah.
cuz.
Oh my god. Mwah.
Mwah.
Ah. Flashes a little. Okay, is this better?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Hello. Oh my gosh. Look at my chud dragons. This is my favorite chud dragon. Look at him.
Oh my god. He's so... Yeah. He's so...
Yeah.
rotund. Alright, well, if you're ready, I come bearing gifts.
You have gifts for me?
Yes, for you, my
Oh
little
my
chud.
gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm blushing.
Behold. First gift. The Mega Torch.
Oh. Big torch.
So that blocks hostile mob spawns in a 64 radius.
Yeah.
So you could just hide that under the floor. Very awesome.
Yay. Thank
Next
you. I really
gift.
appreciate that. Ooh.
Now we can match a little.
Oh. OMG.
I
Oh my
don't
gosh,
have the
I look like
pants.
you.
But you're brown.
Oh, it's okay.
and I'm
Of
gray.
course you didn't give me pants.
I didn't have enough fur. I have so much
Yeah,
direwolf fur, but it's
likely
like
story.
I have so much direwolf fur, but you for some reason you need boar fur to make the boar set and the direwolf set, and the direwolf stuff doesn't do anything. Like as in the direwolf
Alright.
fur, you can't use that to craft the
Mhm.
direwolf stuff.
Looks like Leaf left the. What? I thought the fruit was.
Oh, for
I
me?
thought the fruit. Oh.
No, I'm joking. Look. Look. Oh my god,
Wow.
it's like nothing
I
ever
thought the
happened.
fruit was dragon eggs.
No, I
Sage
get
fruit.
that.
Whoa! As I said, Wraith, yay! Because I lost Soggy. Remember?
Oh.
Wait, Soggy? Stinky.
Stinky,
I don't know why
yeah.
I call it Soggy. Soggy's the name of one of my dinosaurs in my single player puzzle
Oh.
archaeology. I really appreciate that, by the way. What's the chest plate like? What's it like similar? Is it like iron armor? Is it like diamond armor? Or is it like...
Wait, let me check real quick. Chestplate. It is ever so slightly worse than diamond. However, it has extra knockback resistance and a little more armor toughness. I don't know what that does, but it's... I just smacked enchants on this stuff, and I think it looks so much better than like diamond. So
Yeah, I agree. It looks really cool. I want
yeah.
to take a Viking. Oh, it's got a little cape as well. I need to take off my cape.
I mean, I have a boar skull as well if you want to wear that. Although I don't know if it's very pretty looking. Have a look.
It covers my eyes.
That's pretty funny.
I would have. Nah.
Yeah,
I
no, every time I
appreciated
do my
that.
intro, I take off the antlers because it blocks my entire face. It's so cool though.
You do look so cool.
With the staff as well. I look like a shaman
Mhm.
or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
This staff
do.
works like a dragon whistle.
Does it?
Yep.
It does.
Actually, one more gift because I saw what was in the chest. Look in the chest. Boom. Now you can get your own.
Yay!
Well, you want to continue showing me around?
There's not really much to show you other than like this fella, this area. Oh, and down here, of course. Look at this chud.
Whoa.
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 Hello.
Oh my god, I love Sandwraith Dragon variant base.
Yep.
This place is really cool. You could totally do with some hanging roots here.
I didn't have any, but I would if I had some. Do you have any?
No, but I have azalea things, and then you can like get the rooted dirt, and then
Ooh, true.
meal that.
Your
Where is it? Where is the thinky majinky? I may be blind.
playing Jinky
Never-
Dinky.
Here, I have a couple azalea bushes.
Hooray!
In the water.
In the water.
Oh, especially with like the open ceiling and the light rays going through. I don't know if you're playing with shaders.
Yeah.
But yummers.
No, that's why I did that. Because I tried to get the light rays to come through. Okay, now I have 2 ideas for 2 videos. Make this bigger and finish off the house.
very awesome.
Yay!
I feel like I always set the bar too high for what I do in my own videos.
Oh yeah, I definitely do as well.
Like, oh, I gotta finish this entire thing now.
Like, if I didn't have to go on holiday, I would have made this a lot bigger. And I also would have finished my house in that video. But
No, but that's
Okay.
fine. It would have been cool if Leaf was on as well, then we could do like a triple tour.
yeah, well, they wanted to give me a tour, so I feel bad for the bad thing. You should give me a tour. He searched my car with a smile for an hour at a time. Stares at my duck set while I hold back my come tonight.
And the fact is, I can never get off his
Get
fat
off of
dick. Oh, I like this floor design. The top is very tough.
Yeah, she's so tough twin.
Yeah, so tough, twin. I'm totally stealing that.
I don't know, like, what I want to make the walls out of. Do you have any suggestions?
I really like the stacked planks because they're quite big.
Mm-hmm.
I use those a lot.
Oh yeah.
And what I really like the roof you got going on as well with the, what is it? The
Yeah.
Night Fury skills. That's very pretty.
Yeah, I was gonna do grass, but because of the cold biome, it was the grass was blue. So
Oh, right.
the dragon nip worked. So.
Oh, I like that, actually. I didn't even notice.
I wonder if the chud is still over here. Come over here, check out the chud. Oh, there he is.
Who is the
He's still
chud?
there.
Oh, wait! Wait, I need to talk to him! I got
Talk to him,
runes.
then.
I got runes I need to trade. Oh, I don't think I have enough, actually. Oh, wait, no, never mind. This is the... I thought this was the wandering trader kind. Never
No.
mind, go back in your hole, chud.
I didn't know there was a wandering trader kind.
The wandering trader is also the trader
Well,
Yuan guy.
if it was a wandering trader, it would like disappear by now.
Yeah. But like, the wandering trader variant has like normal wandering trader stuff, but also like the special weapons of the characters and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, wait. Do they just look like a wandering trader, or do they look different?
No, they look exactly like that one. Look at this, by the way.
Oh my gosh! How'd you get that?
You don't want to know.
Yo. I have to go. I'm so sorry.
No, that's fair.
Take care.
You too, man. Smell you later.
E-
And that was Lorkeet. Look at how pretty this looks. That's gorgeous. Look at that. You can apparently make banners with like the dragon symbols on them. So this is the strike class banner. And I think that looks pretty cool. I guess that technically the next step would be is fixing the terrain. Which of course isn't going to be quick or easy. But you know, it has to be done. Okay, well, it's definitely a start. Of course, I'm gonna cover it up with stone and all that type of stuff, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Who is that I spot over yonder? It is Johan. Finally. Really? Really, the one time I'm like looking forward to it, you give me nothing special. You give me a bunch of flowers and sand. Alright, well, have a look at this. I think that came out pretty decent-ish. We can always add some more detail later. For now, I think it works. A couple other things I was thinking about. I don't know if I'm gonna do that now or later. But access to this place. I want to have a path leading up to right there. So it kind of cuts through the mountain here. And this already connects with the cave, so we can have like a pathway going up here. I also wanted to have I wanted to make a little cave system myself, like through here or down below, so it connects up with right here. And then we can have some gates over in here where we can have some dragons, like store some more dragons. I think that would be pretty nice. Have like a bunch of cave systems connecting everything together. Very cool once more. You know, I think I'll leave this mountain face for a later date as well, because I don't want to do the same thing for hours and hours on end, because that's how long these videos take to make. So I think I'm gonna go back to some exploring, and I think I know what dragon I would like next. I would like some kind of skrill, because skrills are pretty cool. That being said, I have to look up what skrills need and how we can store them safely, because like this is like kind of the perfect habitat for a skrill, right? Like a dangerous dragon in a big cage, where we will take our time to slowly train it and it'll become ours. So I know skrills spawn in mountain biomes, so there's probably like one somewhere over here in the snow. So let's just do that. If we get a little bit of distance, look how cool this looks. We have our giant arena over there that dwarfs everything else we've made so far. We have the Watchtower, our home, our blacksmith, and our cave entrance. Like, this place is totally coming together and I love it. Another reason I keep wanting to get new dragons is, one, because it's exciting, right? Finding new dragons is always cool. But another thing is I want to find my main dragon, if that makes sense. Like right now we're using Moonshade for basically everything, but I don't feel we connect on a personal level, you know? I just want to have like a main dragon that is sort of big but not too big and looks cool and speaks to what I like, if that makes sense. No offense to Moonshade, of course. She'll still be around. We're not putting her in forever jail. But you know, I want to explore some options. I've been flying around for a good while and I haven't really been able to find anything. It's like it's completely abandoned. I mean, there was a goat. Ooh, never mind, we have something. I think that's a skrill. Skrill variant Zen. Nah, that's a little too edgy for me. Is that another one? No, that is a... the other one. Not the deadly nether, but the one that looks like it. Let's see. Wait, let's keep going. Scuttleclaw? Was that it? Scuttleclaw. See, I'm learning. I know these things now. Electrostatic. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just want one that's green. Like that. Hello. You are also a squirrel, aren't you? Let's get you in there. See, that. That I like. Hello, big guy. Got the cod ready. Got the dragon nib ready. Or should I fight him? Nah, I don't feel like it. Okay. Here we go. Oh, powder snow. Oh. This guy's surrounded by powder snow. He knows what he's doing. Is it? It is completely surrounding him. Oh, let's just jump in. That's... Wow, we're sinking so far. Okay, there he is. There he is. There he is. Dragon nip. There you go. Pine bone. That is skrill napper. Not a skrill, but a skrill napper. I'm taming. You don't want cod. Gah. Screw my chud life. Apparently, this guy's taming food is bones. Like, straight up bones. And I have 9. Oh, no. Wait, not even. He doesn't even want it. Or should I? Oh, right, I first need to give him the dragon nip. Wow, he has a whole lot of health. I didn't even see, like, when I'm looking at the wiki for this mod, this one isn't even shown. So I don't know if that means it's a different mod, if it's rare, or if it's... Wait, it isn't tamed, right? No, 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 do not do that. Don't do that. Get out of there. Oh my god. Imagine if he just froze to death. Please be tamed. Please. There goes my last bone. Luckily, night is falling. Let's capture this guy's coordinates. Wait, speaking of capture. Yoink! Okay, I have him for 2 minutes in the lasso. Hopefully this doesn't reset the progress, but I can just... I guess get him out and get him in again. No, I shouldn't be eating the cod. Sorry guys, my mind is all over the place. Okay, skeletons, show yourself. The one time I need skeletons and they are nowhere to be seen, except for this guy. Hello. Bones. This bluish green is like one of my favorite colors. That together with the bones, it fits very well with the aesthetic I have going. This is gonna take so much more. Please let this be it. Please. Nope. Okay, 19 more bones. Please let this be it. Surely it should be enough. Dragon nip. More bones. Kill the zombie. Kill the other zombie. More bones. Also, another good thing. Looking at this guy doesn't absolutely ruin my FPS. So I think we have found ourselves a winner. Don't worry, princess. I'm here for you. Oh! I was wondering why I wasn't taking any more bones, but... Macabre stone. Stone? Storm. Macabre. That's how you say it, like macabre. Macabre. Trainus, krill napper. Oh, please be quick. Oh, right. Saddle. Look at this. Okay. Test flight 1. Are you fast? You are. You are. How do you look? Okay, I fear we may have ourselves a winner. How does this work? Oh wow, that's strong. They have this damage over time effect. Oh, but it charges up very slowly. Let's get this guy back to base, huh? I love this guy already. And I think I'm gonna be the one that comes up with a name for him. No offense to you guys, of course. You guys suggest fantastic names. But still, this one's mine. Now, let's see if you even fit in here. Pretty please? Yes, you do. Welcome to your current home. Hello, big guy. You are so cool. He's like big enough to realistically ride, if that makes sense. And also, he's really cool. And also, he looks really cool. And also, he looks really cool. And together, we look really cool. I feel like this is quite enough progress for today. So let's just wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I hope you guys like this new building we have. I certainly do. And I love this guy. He looks so cool. Rah! But yeah, just for your information, I am going to be on vacation for a week. And after that, the next semester of school starts again. So the volume of videos might go down a bit. But that doesn't mean that I don't like doing this stuff. So I thought I'd just let you know. If you made it all the way to the end, then do me a favor and like the video. Perhaps subscribe if you're enjoying the series so far. We're at episode 5 right now, and I feel like all of the progress we've made is very good, very satisfactory. I fell. So yeah, finally, big thank you to all of you for watching. Big thank you to all of my YouTube members. And I will see all you guys very shortly. Huzzah!